Yeah, who watches porn at 2? Who watches porn at 2 in the afternoon?
Afternoon delight, baby.
I'm a morning wanker, thank you very much.
So should I put everybody from waiting room to talk show?
I can go to talk show whenever I want.
I
but
can
like,
too.
yeah, go to.
Ah, peace and quiet. That's how long it takes for them to follow me to get to the talk show. Alright, now we got Crazy Nerd. Who else do I have to drag in here?
Yes.
Just go to.
Okay, there we go.
Got them all.
So are we live right now?
We should be. I hit start streaming 50 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. This is the Jackal's Lair present Detractorcast laughing at THOTs and Ebeggars. I am here with a wonderful group. Excuse me. Y'all can introduce. Y'all can introduce yourselves now.
Hi, I'm Superlands. I'm a shit poster. Check out my channel on YouTube for some awesome shit posting goodness.
Next verse. Hey, whoever playing music, could you please mute your mic?
I'm Cyberwolf. I'm an up and coming YouTuber who's been on the platform for like 10 years and finally making videos. How you doing?
About damn time, lazy bum. This is, of course, James Liz's Express Lane, where we'll get you now as fast as possible, doing music reviews or reactions, shitting on the locales all over the place, and just your general fuckery.
General fucker.
2518
For the
on
place.
Discord. I have like a main channel, I have a main server, I have roleplay, all kinds of stuff.
Kinky.
That's up there.
And it's a grill, I think. It's a grill, too.
The reason he said this because I thought Jupiter was a chick, and Jupiter was about to get all the wrong types of messages. By the way, I hope Mrs. Jackal doesn't hear this.
What's up,
Shame.
everybody? This is Skill. Just pothead that just loves to detract on everything.
Bruh, you hardly came in at all. I cannot hear you.
Shit.
This was the wrong day to have this podcast.
It's kind of last minute too. On top of that,
What are you
Right.
talking about? I asked y'all like 5 minutes ago. This ain't last minute.
well, you gave me like a whole bunch of articles to read. I don't think I can read all that in like
You got-
a day.
I got like 2.
Oh shit.
But
Well-
lucky for you, I can adapt though.
Yes. Our first topic today is not giving money to live streamers that e-bags all day. Live streamers who e-bags all day, every day, shouldn't be awarded when they should go out to get a job. From people like DSP Gaming, Review Tech US, and these goddamn lazy ass Twitch stars. So
Review Becker?
Yeah, he's an e-bagger.
I thought he closed his Patreon.
Oh, he did?
I thought so. I heard.
Oh,
I
damn!
didn't do any research into it, but like internet rumors.
Because somebody was like he was using his son to guarantee more money. I am so sorry about that.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say Well, let me think. What about how cutthroat Twitch has become?
Let's talk about that. I don't be on Twitch to notice. So what's going on with Twitch?
Well, let's see. We've got this one dumb bitch. I don't even know her name. I'll just call her. What the fuck is her name? Like Thotimus or something?
Are you talking about that one person that told him you're leeching?
Yes, that lady, the one who's like calling her, who's yelling at someone for watching the stream for free for not having a sub badge.
But you already got the video up here. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, can you play that, Mr. James?
How are you consuming this free entertainment?
Name's Bad Bunny, by the way.
Like, how do you think free entertainment is
Bad
available
Bunny.
to you? It's because other people
Huh? I actually dated someone by Atomic
provide
Bunny.
money so you can be a cheap ass. That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech.
All right, I'm
But
gonna join
that's the reality of it. Period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching.
And mind you, she's doing this while watching YouTube video with ad block on. In fact, wait a minute. I should. Hey, look at that. Let's bring that up. So you can actually see the video of it.
Expecting blah blah blah. Like, how are you consuming this free entertainment? Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you? It's because other people actually provide money.
I can see ad block on. She actually has 2 ad blocks on.
That's it. Other people provide money because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, a form of entertainment they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it. Period. Period. If you're watching Twitch as a non-donating, non-sub, you are leeching. Does that mean that you should feel bad?
She knows she's
about
fucking
it?
up
I
with
don't
this
know.
shit.
But the reality is that you are leeching.
Alright, what? I miss a clip or something?
I just had a Twitch thought crying that if you don't give her money, you're leeching off of her. Mind you, while she's watching YouTube videos with ad block on.
Yeah, is that on Twitch too?
Yeah, that was Twitch.
Yes.
Yeah, Twitch is becoming a platform for e-begging fuckers now.
It's the new panhandle spot.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of people holding out a fucking a cup of change or whatever.
I see that as the person who wants to actually, try and make money off Twitch, but not, live off that money. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I gotta put my I gotta put my what's it called, my asterisks up, because these ladies are kind of like getting in the way. Not just ladies. There are some douchebag dudes who do this stuff too. If I could think of a name, I'll come up with one besides DSP. I want to say Wings too, but like Wings is actually losing the weight and stuff, so I'm not gonna shit on him for a while.
Wings is actually working on his goals rather than being online and keep asking for money. He is asking for money, but at least he's working towards his goals. DSP, on the other hand, and these Twitch thoughts is content to keep begging.
Right. Well, it's because he sees it as a well. He sees it as a well he can just keep throwing his bucket into.
It's a damn shame.
And then when that bucket breaks, he's gonna tie that rope around himself and then climb down and get that money by hand. At that point.
Oh shit!
Not knowing he's slowly hanging himself.
You give money, give money. Give me money now. Okay, for instance, right now, you guys better pay the Jackal Lair right now, or else this stream's gonna end unless you guys give us $20 right now.
I beat Master AC.
I just got.
Because you imagine that's the way everything is. That's the way everything is now.
I just got free $23 from ebase.com.
We need your support to keep this stream running, okay?
Oh shit! So my point is, these people need to get offline and work instead of e-begging. Have these people don't care anything about you. Instead of warning these types of people, how about invest your money into stocks? Let your money work for you. Save your money into savings bonds or CCL. I think that's what it's called. That you just put your money into a bond over time. Yes, I'm actually am. I'm waiting for my taxes to come in so I can put that in a savings bond. So 5 years from now, I will grow interest of 3%. Or maybe wait 10 years from now and continue to let my money save, sir. Anything else would you like to know, bro, before I continue?
No, just busting your balls.
Okay, then. Thank you very much. Anyway, now, if you don't want to do that, you could also invest your money into stocks, since you like to just throw your money anyway to DSP and Twitch stocks that show you that doesn't even show you their ass or titties. Well, maybe DSP will show you his titties once in a while.
Oh, that's nice.
And yes, the market is sometimes risky. But since you like to throw your money at bitches that's not going to show you anything, what's like $5 for investing in an app called Acon or Red Robinhood? That's the app you told me about, James,
Robinhood.
Right?
Is the app they can do it right from your phone to buy
Red Robin's
stock.
a restaurant.
Red Robin
Would you like to?
would be the restaurant. Robinhood is the app for your phone.
Who do you?
Okay, would you like to explain that to the audience?
Well, a lot of times with Robinhood, they'll actually give you deals like, hey, buy a stock up to $20 free. So like, well, this stock is $6 a stock. I can buy 3 stocks for free. Or 3 stocks for free if you have $6 a piece. Like, oh, you recommended a friend and they used your code? Hey, here's another $10 on Robinhood to buy more stock. So you can get, if you have friends or family that are willing to help you out, you can get $100 worth of stock for free. And right now is the time to buy. If you keep track of stock market, Republicans in office, stock market crashes every single time. As soon as Republicans get in office, stock market crash. Then Democrats get in office, stock market skyrockets. So buy it now, and if the Democrats win the White House in 2020, watch that stock you spent $8 on go up to $15 in a year after the Democrats win, because it always happens. A friend of mine did the opposite. I told him when Trump won, like, dude, you better sell your stock. He put like 100,000 in, it was up to about 130,000. It's like, dude, sell. No, the Republicans control everything. We're gonna, and then the stock market crashed. Now he's got $120,000 in the stock market, and it's worth $80,000.
I was going to invest in ExxonMobil because Rex Tillerson was the Secretary of State and the CEO of Exxon. So I thought he was going to wire the company into the U.S. into the taxpayer shit, like the way Dick Cheney did with Halliburton, where it's like he wired his business into the taxpayer money, so that business made tons of money off taxpayers paying into it. But Rex Tillerson fucked off. He was like, I'm out of here, and then he fucking left. So I was like, damn, just sold the stock off.
And also with stocks, you don't have to sell them. Some of them will offer you dividends. Some will be like up to 3%. It's like, all right, you put in $100. Well, you get 3% paid out quarterly. So whatever a quarter or 3% is of your $100. So we gain interest. That way you don't even have to sell it. You just take that interest and you roll it right back into the stock. So you start off with $100. 5 years later, hey, I'm now up to $600 and I've only invested $100. Just let the dividends roll into it over and over again.
Hey, before I forget, who do you think would win a fight, Red Robin Hood or Hamburglar?
Red Robin Hood.
Yeah, because Red Robin has better burgers than McDonald's does. Red Robin Hood.
What the fuck was that laugh?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Son, I got like 5 different laughs. It's not even funny no more.
Look, you press the Michael Jackson button on the soundboard.
Hold on, the Jackal's laugh? I mean, I don't got a Jackal's laugh, but I got a Carnage laugh. Give me a second.
DSP laugh. DSP laugh.
Need a Jackal laugh.
That sounds worse than your fire alarm.
Beep.
Well,
Final Fantasy unboxing. Yeah, why didn't that idiot go into his car and do that instead of sitting in his fucking apartment with the fire alarm going off? What a moron.
Stupid.
I don't know what was better about that, the fire alarm or the fact that he never opened the fucking box during an unboxing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
How did you forget
the box?
How did you forget to do that in the unboxing video when that's supposed to be the main course of your meal there?
There's
like,
something wrong with him. Something wrong with him. That boy ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with him.
Like doing giveaways without their game.
yeah, empty game boxes with his signature on them.
Like,
oh, well, thank you, DSP. This is going to be worth tons of money in a couple years.
This car. increase in value, okay? I have internet maintenance.
There's no game in the box, so it's like you give me a piece of plastic, okay?
There's a business card in there, dude. That business card is worth less than the paper it's printed on.
Business card. It's not a business, okay? I never had a business.
But I have business expenses. This is what got him busted. Like,
You're such an idiot.
Washington's
like,
like,
I never had a business.
Wait a minute, so you have business class internet, and you're filed under DSP Enterprise, and you have business expenses, but you're not paying business tax?
And Leanna is.
Which is hilarious.
And Leanna's like 18 or 19 years old, and even her common sense is higher.
She was making like maybe $100 a month while Phil was raking in like, minimum money.
I don't understand. How did he not think to save some of that money? Like, I'm about to be 30 years old. I'm about to get my first $2,000 in maybe 2 years now. And the first thing I want to do with that is invest in that money for when I turn 35.
Yeah, save money, yeah.
He got a whole rack of cash and he didn't even think about his older self. Like, what the fuck?
Is he 37? Did he have a
36.
birthday recently?
He's about to be turning 37 in April.
That's so pathetic.
But the thing with him is that he lives in the now. If he can't do it now, he doesn't want to do it. Like changing the pay dates on his bills. But dude, it would take 2 months to take into effect, so I'm not going to do it. Well, if you do it now, 2 months from now, guess what? Then it'll be in effect. Then your bills won't be paid until the 18th or something like that after you get the Twitch money. But dude, that would take 2 months, so I'm not going to do it ever.
How much money does he make a month?
On average,
more than $10,000 a month.
8 to 12, depending on the month.
My God, what a parasite!
I mean, wasn't it just recently he got like an extra 12,000?
Yeah, he did just get a bunch of extra money from Emerald 7, but on average,
and he didn't even remember his name.
Yeah, he's always calling me Eternal 7 and all that. But yeah, on average, across the year between YouTube ad revenue going up and down, Patreon, Twitch stuff, like getting a whale to show up with 20 grand, it averages out to 8 to 12 a month. So anywhere from 90 to 125,000 a year. But he's broke.
Like my rent's $1,400. My rent's $1,400 a month, and that's like low, as cheap as I can get it. And it's like this dude's making $12,000 a month, and he's struggling. Oh, I'm struggling. He's struggling with $12,000 a month. That's $6,000 a year.
Well, let's see. He's got.
I would love to make 12,000
in a month. I know it'd be great. Let's see. He's got the 2 mortgages that average up to about $3,000 together. Then he's got the internet line, which is about $320. Food, that's going to be about another 1,000 because he orders Schwann's, but he's not going out to eat at expensive restaurants with the cat. I mean, all together, his monthly bills are probably $6,000 to $7,000 a month.
What a fucking moron!
I'm sorry. I think he just should say fuck his credit and just let the what is it called that he abandoned?
A condo, which he could get rid of using it as strategic default. Use a strategic default, he can get rid of the condo without a hit to his credit. But it takes about a year and a half.
He didn't even buy the condo. He didn't even buy the condo from a reputable seller. He bought it from some guy that he even admitted hated him. Like what?
He bought the condo from a girl he tried to bang.
He said in his retrospective, he said he bought the condo from a girl he likes, like husband or some shit, and he was like it was a direct buy, so I saved a bunch of money. It's like, dude, you haven't even lived there in 4 years. Like you're a moron. He got fucking ultra cucked, basically. Yeah, he bought it off of. He didn't even buy it off of a reputable seller, so therefore he can't sell it to somebody else because it's like somebody. It's like you're selling somebody just like a telephone that costs $6,000 and it's only a $200 phone, and then you have to try to sell that phone for $6,000 to somebody else, but no one's stupid enough to buy it. That's basically the situation he's in. That's the situation he's in. He got conned and he doesn't know how to escape it because he's retarded. So kudos for the guy who sold the condo to DSP because he's making tons of money off that idiot.
And DSP only wanted one pee-pee touch.
Yeah. One
I was watching
bundle.
Zohan earlier today. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay, I can move on to the next.
Strategic defaults,
It's
people.
okay.
Due to strategic default, he gets rid of the condo, but again, it takes a year and a half to do. But it doesn't hurt his credit. He gets rid of the condo. Doesn't have to make payments on it while he's doing it. He would save so much money.
Yeah, what about the We Buy Houses people, like the WeBuyHouses.com people? Why can't he just call them up or some shit?
Well, he
short sell to them or something.
He lies and says, "I owe too much money. I owe more than it's worth, so they won't let me do it." It's like, no, you can still sell it.
You don't. You don't. He said, "I owe more than it's worth." It's like, yeah, because he bought it from a guy who scammed him. Basically, he didn't buy it from a reputable realtor place that is regulated by the homeowners association or whatever. He's just some guy that sold it to him on some bullshit lease. He got screwed. Like, and he got so screwed. He's paying tons of money on it too.
Hey, James Lester, the advice you gave, could you explain what that is?
What, the strategic default?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, a strategic default occurs when a homeowner who can afford to make the mortgage payments suddenly decides, I'm good. Mostly, it's usually because the home value has fallen dramatically below the loan balance. This approach can work, but isn't fast or easy. If someone is trying to get rid of a house in a hurry, a strategic default or walking away isn't going to be the answer for them. But
walking away,
he's already left, so he can be like, all right, fine, fuck it, take it. Just
there could be somebody living in there and nobody would even know.
In fact, it can usually take a year or longer, depending on state laws and how quickly the lender might be able to sell the repossessed home. However, the delays surrounding the foreclosure process mean homeowners often can stay in the home for up to 2 years before being evicted. Also, this is an issue for him because he's not even there. In some cases, owners may be able to sock away as much as $30,000 or $40,000 because they're not making the payments. So let's say it takes a year, $1,500 a month times 12. That's $18,000 that he doesn't have to pay in that year.
Yeah, he's a fucking moron.
Some homeowners maintain the law and pay the homeowner association and property taxes because if you don't pay the property tax, the government's coming after you. That's a whole different ballpark.
What a moron, though. Whose logical mind tells them to just abandon a piece of property that cost him $1,000 or more a month? Like that, what logic is that? Like, I'm just gonna leave this. I think he was trying to impress Leanna or some stupid shit. Like, why would you just leave? Why would you go from one coast of the country to another without selling your fucking house?
And I like that.
It doesn't make sense. But you know, he had the opportunity to have somebody to rent the place out, but dumbass thought playing video games is more important than answering a simple fucking phone call.
From the guy who will stop gameplay and stare at his phone.
Wouldn't just answer. The guy wouldn't just talk to me in email. I told him to talk to me in email because I'm busy all day doing my work. Like, my nigga, what?
Yeah, it's just. I think he's mentally retarded or something. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him.
He has to be. This is why I believe that Kate. This is why I believe Kat isn't just there to be his girlfriend. She's trying to rob everything with the fuck he's worth.
Taking advantage of him, just like everybody else. Just like the guy who sold him the condo lease for whatever the preposterous price it was. Just like the two business lines, which I think they conned him out of that too. Where it's like, oh yeah, this is two business lines. It's just, like they just make shit up and he'll fall for it every time because he's an idiot.
When he was buying the car, they told him it was a buyer's market for cars. There's no such thing as a buyer's market for cars.
That mean? Yeah.
Cars
what does that even mean?
It means.
What does that even mean?
He doesn't ask questions like that. He doesn't even ask questions like that. Like, what does that even mean? Well, he doesn't ask questions.
Like right now, it's considered a buyer's market for houses because house values go down. So you buy it now for $60. 3 years later, it's now worth $90. In that 3 years, you can sell it, keep that $30,000 profit, and not pay taxes on it because you've lived there for longer than 2 years. So technically, right now, houses are a buyer's market. But you can't do that with cars. As soon as you drove that, you spent $25,000 for this car, and you signed it, it's now worth $18,000. Oh, you actually drove it off the lot? Now it's worth $10,000. 1 week later, it's worth $5,000. If you bring that exact same car back here, we'd give you $5,000 for it. Like, there's no such thing as buyer's market for cars.
For a guy who loves money so much, he really doesn't know how to fucking save it. Or really get the most out of stuff.
And the only
business degree.
The major downside.
And here I am. I have a learning disability. I don't really understand that much shit. But here I am trying to teach people to save money instead of giving money to eBaggers. Now continue.
I was saying the number one negative part of doing a strategic default is that will mean you cannot apply for a new mortgage for like 5 to 10 years. But he's already got a house. He doesn't need to apply for another mortgage. So he's good. Like if he was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to buy a house. All right, I can't do that. But he's already got the house. He already has the mortgage. So the fuck does he care if it makes it impossible for him to get another mortgage for 5 to 10 years? He's already got the mortgage. And the money that he saves, he can pay off his taxes. He can pay off a credit card or two. So he has more money.
Yeah, I really think you need to start dipping into his credit cards. For real, for real.
I bet you if he hired like a financial manager or something, they'd probably like fix everything overnight. Like they would take care of everything for his dumb ass.
Or they'd see it
They would take care of everything for him.
They would see all
or they'd overcharge him and take advantage of him.
They see all the stupid shit he's done and just weep like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. This man can't be this stupid. Even I can't fix this shit. And I got a master's degree.
He has a degree in finance and he's this stupid? What the fuck? Keep the costs below the profit. So how fucking hard is that to remember? God dang.
Well, that's why he cries so much, because obviously if his bills monthly are $6,000 to $7,000 a month, well, gee, that means he needs to make, 10 to 12 a month. Oh, wait, he does make 10 to 12 a month.
That's way too much money for what he does. What he does is not worth that much money.
It's not. It's really not. So if y'all don't mind, y'all like to finish this topic?
All right.
Sorry. Stop giving money to Yeah, stop giving money to companies, whether gaming or non-gaming, companies that don't respect you. So long, a lot of companies will lie their butts off, take something and completely change it from what they first showed you. Like for instance, Crackdown 3. At first they said that you'll be able to destroy shit in real time. It was going to be this epic game. When they finally showed it and give the demos to people, a lot of people was displeased with this. Same with Anthem. They said you want to do all this amazing shit. There's a whole rack of fucking bugs in it. The game is unfinished, but yet you're paying more than $60 just to play a fucking unfinished demo. Shit like this, we need to band together and start giving these companies money in order to get better quality and finished products.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are just giving money. I think the whole gaming industry might like blow up because of this stuff. It's just people they're trying to take too much.
Yeah, it should have been, because any other company would not survive with these business practices. But for some reason, gaming companies are only people that get excuses, not even by themselves, but for their fans. By their fans.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. Can you imagine if a car company did this? I buy this car. Mind you, only has 3 wheels, and it doesn't turn left. Oh, and sometimes when you shift into reverse, it'll go into neutral, so you just stall the car. But totally buy it.
Yeah,
we'll fix it later.
We'll fix that later. Yeah, we'll fix it later. Just give us money.
And the brakes work only half the time.
Oh, you want heat? Oh no, that's a DLC package. You're going to spend an extra $49.99 if you want heat.
Yeah, they would not survive as a company if they did some shit like that. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't understand how they're doing this. There's video game stocks too. There's stockholders for various companies like Blizzard and EA and other stuff, and I think they're the ones that are telling their chairmans like, "Oh, we need to find a way to take more money from people."
Well, you got microtransactions and everything. But I like how Apex Legends did it. All their microtransactions are skins. Like, they don't affect the game. It's not like, oh, you spent $19.99. Here's the indestructible armor you get to start off with. You cannot be killed for the first 10 minutes of the game, as long as you have this armor on. Like, no, there's...
That's a different story. That's a free-to-play game. Well, it should have microtransactions versus any EA game, like especially in sports games that got microtransactions. All that shit should be in the $60 price tag.
Oh, you want Michael Jordan? Well, that'll be $60 there.
So
you
you
want
just
Michael Vick? You gotta give us money. You want the best players? You gotta give us the best money. Yes. And then Michael Jordan and all those players get like a cut of the profits and shit. Oh my god, what kind of world are we fucking creating here? Like,
one stupid ass word. Before we go on to the next topic, Crazy Nerd, you wanted to say something with your list of stuff you got here?
Yeah.
Okay. Read it off.
To save money, save your spare change, like your coins, sell things online, like, save your 1s and 5s, save at least $25 per month, or even $5 per month. PayPal is free, and eBay store basic is $5 a year, and you can also make laundry soap and dish soap. If you're a gamer and have a PC, it saves you money. Programs include Discord, OpenTunes, Metabang, OBS, VLC Media Center, and of course there's a PC part picker link that I got for under, really close to $500.
Okay. James, are you able to show the people this part list?
Show the
And
what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, here it is.
The PC part. Yeah.
All right,
I'm sorry. Whoever got that noise going on is a little annoying. Can
my bad.
Please.
Is it me?
Thank you.
It might be me. It might be me.
I'm not sure who it is.
Right, I'm playing a game. I'm gonna turn off the.
It stopped. It stopped.
Alright. No, hey, no.
Did Mike die again?
Sound effects 0, voice volume 0. All right, there we go. All right.
Let's show what we're talking about. Let's see.
The next topic.
Shit, excuse me. Sorry.
Feel better?
Actually, yes.
Let out the beast on that one.
Feed the beast.
The beast.
Now the beast is too powerful.
Brock Lesnar.
Another thing, if you're not too shy, feet pics. I don't know why foot fetish is such a huge thing in America, but foot fetishes are everywhere. Like, oh, I'll give you $20 for you to take a picture of your feet and mashed potatoes. Aight.
That's why girls are never gonna be broke, because it's just like, well, my feet are worth $50 a pic, so might as well. It's just like it's just something that everybody has. They can always.
Or you can pull a Momokin, wear skimpy clothing, but you don't even have to show nudity. Momokin has been on Canvas City for months. Has never even shown a nipple. She always wears pasties under her skimpy clothing. Then she sits there and she eats food.
She accidentally showed a nip. She had a nip slip.
Oops. A nip slip on a cam site. Oh no, how terrible.
I know, right?
It's like she's on it.
I wonder who dates Momo? Who would her boyfriend be? Like, what kind of guy dates a girl like that?
I would date her.
Probably like open relationship type.
Man, I'll make sweet. And I'm sorry, that's really inappropriate. I got 2 women, young ladies in here. That's just highly rude of us.
Who's the other one?
Rude of us, rude of you. You know who's mentioning
Bumble's
this.
the girl?
Cyberwolf, you will take the goddamn blame and you will like it.
I don't take blame. I don't take blame unless I did it.
Wait, how many girls are this? Crazy Nerd and then Bumbles, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you don't know what I identify as.
Actually, I've been thinking about changing my online name from Cyberwolf to something different.
Oh my god, I just imagine James Lesser pulling his glasses off, and he has like these manicure, or what are they called? Like, what are they?
Eyebrows done, which look amazing.
Like cat's makeup or whatever. Cat's makeup, like, girl, and all that stuff. Like, oh my god, that's what he's been hiding the whole time.
Actually, did a video where I had a girl from work. I had a girl from work come over and do my eye makeup. Because she was always talking about how she watches eye makeup videos. She's like, oh yeah, I watch all these eye makeup videos. She came in, like, her eyes looked amazing. Like, okay, I want you to come in and do that on my channel, but do it to me because it'll be funnier. So she did, and then she had some friends with her. They played some VR. Recorded them doing that, freaking out. Good time.
Oh shit. James, could you click on the link to the PC part picker?
PC part picker, perhaps.
Yes.
3K lemon, dude.
Ooh. Choose everything. Then they ship it to you, and you got to put it all together. What?
Give me a second. That's what she wanted to show people the $500 computer, because some people think you have to spend like $1,000 just to have a gaming PC.
Oh, it's $500. Oh shit, I might check that out.
Now, I would like to say, as a PC gamer, I do not recommend a $500 computer.
No, I
It's
wouldn't either. I'm, just,
I'm sorry.
I'm saying it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
You can upgrade.
Yes. I will always recommend save an extra $300 to get you an $800 computer. But if you want the same price of a console, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's just not recommended.
No.
I'm stuck on laptop technology because that's where I'm most comfortable at.
Yeah, I'm stuck there too. I need a better computer. I bought a game and I couldn't even play it because I don't even have the specs to play.
Hell,
it.
you can do like there's $300, $400 PC gaming challenges.
They need to just. Well, that's why I like consoles. You have a console. It's not like you try to put a game in the Nintendo and the Nintendo's like, oh, you need like $800 component to play this game. Like, fuck
You don't
off.
need $800 though.
I know that's the big barrier for me. If somebody wants to buy me an $800 computer that can play all the games, go ahead. But I'm not going to spend $800 and then accidentally drop it.
You don't need $800 to get a gaming PC.
Or accidentally drop the computer, or someone steals it or something.
Now, I do have that fear with my room because I live in a damn bedroom. I fear like shit somebody gonna break it. Now that's a big ass computer. This nigga ain't gonna need this.
Computer. Like, damn, that's like $1,000 right there. I'll just pick this up, put it in the trash bag, and I'll be out of there.
And then they take this to the pawn shop. Pawn shop not gonna be an expert on the computers. Gonna give this man what's this computer worth. He gonna break them all. The best I can do is $500. When you got a $500 goddamn dollar GPU in here, when the rest of the computer's worth a damn $1,000. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Wait, is Soulja Boy AE? Is Soulja Boy Ebeggar now?
Who?
Soulja Boy the Ebeggar.
Yeah, he's pretty much. I mean,
isn't he charging money like $100 for people for him just to say hi to people or some type of Snapchat or something?
It's some shout out
Instagram or something like that. Hell, he was even asking people to donate, and the highest donator would Soulja Boy console and Soulja Boy watch.
Nobody want that shit.
And he was like, "Oh, it's a raffle, so the person who sends me the most money will get this." And I was like, "How is that even a raffle? You're literally just having people give you money for something that ain't guaranteed."
Yeah,
to be fair, his music wasn't even really that good, honestly.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that Boondocks episode where it's like, man, all that nigga does is dance. What the fuck? I can dance. Yeah, I remember that. He's shit.
Was
like 17 or something, and then he's like 20 now or something. I don't know. He's like a kid. Soulja Boy dance. Batman was better. The Crank That Batman was better.
I didn't. I seen what was it? Crank That Dookie.
Isn't that by Angry Joe?
No,
Crank That Duke.
Crank That counterfeit console.
Days where MySpace was a big thing for music and shit. And someone on MySpace, like a parody artist, and he did a Soulja Boy parody of Crank That. And
Screw Attack did a better parody of it.
It was
Screw Attack.
Hilarious.
Goose. It's one of those times.
All right.
What's next on topic? I don't mean to keep breaking us into tangents. But I am trying to keep us in order, though.
Thank you, Cyber. Our next topic is Overkill's The Walking Dead is over. Did not meet any of our standards, publisher says.
Bullshit. It was just going to cost them too much money to make a game that they promised, and they realized, Yeah, we released the game that we're gonna come out with. Everyone's gonna shit on it. No one's gonna buy it. All that money's gonna go down the drain. Fuck that noise. We're out.
I heard one of the developers or one of the owners of the company just straight up disappeared.
Eaten by a bear.
he grabbed his,
No,
coat and dip.
he just literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
That's not suspicious.
There was a video I was watching about it. I've never played Overkill's Walking Dead, but
I'm not into all that zombie stuff.
I'm sorry, James. I put the link there for so people can read. Actually, I can do.
The game didn't make as much money as it should have. Maybe they need more microtransactions.
There you go. Perfect.
Nah, because people can't. I mean, they kept showing CGI trailers where everybody like, "Dad, this look good. This look good." Until the game came out, and what the fuck is this? It's like a fucked up copy of Left 4 Dead, but bad, really bad.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. They wanted money. They got greedy.
Well, it's not that they got greedy. It's the fact that they couldn't make the deadline. They had a fixed deadline, and they had to release the game at that time. And that, when on release day, was what they can do.
Jeez, that's man. I mean, if they really cared about their product, they would, I don't know, push it back, or I don't know.
They couldn't push it back. They were in the first deadline.
I don't even know what game we're talking about. Is this on PC, mobile? I don't
I think
know
it's supposed to be for like everything.
It's supposed to be on PC and console, but it sucks so much. They went, nope, screw this, we're out.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Fallout
good.
76?
No, yeah.
What about it?
I heard that game's actually going to become free to play.
Should
Are
be.
you still not playing it?
So the person that asked what game we talking about, we are talking about Left 4 Dead. Overkill.
No, Left 4 Dead, Walking Dead.
I mean, I'm sorry, Overkill's Walking Dead.
Good games.
The Walking Dead. I was excited for it with all these trailers that came out. It looked like they was gonna tell some awesome story until it was just a shoot 'em up zombie game. Like they did with Payday and Payday 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was like this is. I love zombie games.
Well, Left 4 Dead is the only good one in my opinion. Or that was the best online.
7 Days to Die is better.
Or the one where
I'm not into 7 Days to Die.
Like half the people are the zombies, the other half of the people trying to survive. That was fun as fuck. Yeah, I miss those games.
You guys are nerds.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Seriously, while I play a real game like Smash or Splatoon.
Yeah. That's Splatoon.
Art Survival Evolved.
And I'm tired of shit.
What's the other topic? We already know Walking Dead is the Walking Dead. It's dead franchise. The franchise itself is a zombie at this point.
Okay, so let me just before we change, we're sorry to our fans and share their disappointment in the game. We remain dedicated to providing our fans with the most premium quality content we can offer. We will continue to look for alternative video game options for the IP. Now, how about you give it to somebody like Capcom that can do justice to the fucking game?
Well, like Nintendo, when Nintendo said they couldn't make Metroid
I'll
Prime
be right
4,
back.
they
I gotta see what my girl doing. I'll be right back.
When Nintendo gave up on making Metroid Prime 4, they gave it to Retro Studios to make it. So if you can't make a game, find someone who can make it. That's my opinion on the whole entire Walking Dead Overkill thing.
Especially if you're invested, if you have tons of money invested in making it. That's why I think it's a bad idea. If you have any sliver of doubt that it's gonna fail, don't invest it. Don't throw a bunch of money at it because it might fail horribly. And like zombie games, I don't even like. I don't know. I personally haven't really given a shit in like more than 15 years. Like, if it ain't Left 4 Dead, why the fuck should I care? It's just shooting paper zombies.
Well,
Dynasty Warriors with zombies everywhere.
Last of Us was a good zombie game.
What? What game?
7 Days to Die.
What about that? What's the one with the fucking like the horror people and you're trying to survive and running around?
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Looks cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
that one's relevant.
I'm playing a very. What about ridiculous zombie games? I'm playing Zombie Panic and Wonderland. It's as weird as you think it is. Zombieland, Wonderland, Zombie Panic Wonderland.
Yeah, 7 Days to. Oh, yeah.
Basically, imagine if the fairy tale stories turned into zombies, and you're just some ninja who walked in there. You're just shooting them up.
What if they just put zombies in H1Z1 and just add zombies in there? That'd be pretty cool.
Didn't that start off as a zombie game?
Then it became Battle Royale. Then they put zombies back in. That'd be pretty cool.
Didn't they put zombies in Call of Duty Royal Battle, Black Ops or whatever?
Yeah.
Black Ops 3. 4?
4.
5? I don't know. I lost count. I have it, but I've lost count.
Yeah, it's Black Ops 4, but yeah, I think they do have zombies in it in one of the modes, anyways.
They got it in Black Ops.
Yeah, how do you compete with that many fucking games about zombies? Like, that's just fucking.
No, the market's probably oversaturated, so you have to do something original with it.
And then no one does.
Yeah.
Plants vs. Zombies.
I would just sell your characters to fucking be as guests in other games. Like just be like, oh, Metal Gear Survive featuring fuck Metal Gear Survive. But something like game like that. But like we just throw Negan all over the place. Like, all right, pour him out in all these other games. Or other relevant characters.
One back. That's all I want.
Dude, I want to fucking see Spike, Spiegel, or Haruko in a fighting game somewhere, like DOA or something, and just put them somewhere. Like, it's just weird how.
Put Spike in Tekken. I want to see
Spike's
Spike
dead though.
I know, but still.
Oh, that's.
Put Faye Valentine to Dead or Alive 6. There you go, Faye Valentine Dead or Alive 6.
Oh yeah, that or Julia.
Winner,
Julia
chicken
died.
dinner.
Yeah, Faye Valentine. Oh man.
Put Ed in Mortal Kombat.
Pulls out a computer, types on it, then Ein comes from out of nowhere and just rips the person's throat out. Good doggy, Ein.
No, she hacks a random cyborg. It's just Ferritor, just as Ed controlling it.
Yeah, that's an easy way to make money. You just sell your rights to your character into some other game, and then that way it's not even on you if the game sucks. It's just like, oh well,
I had nothing to do with it.
Hope you enjoy my character from my franchise. Come watch our franchise. Come buy our DVDs if you don't like the game. Okay, whatever. We make money. It's free press. It's like an advertisement, basically. I mean, I'm not gonna watch Walking Dead just because Negan's in Tekken 7, but I am more curious and inclined to check it out.
I will admit this: it's like The Walking Dead is good up until a point.
Yeah, I heard it's been going. I heard it's been getting worse and worse and worse.
I liked some of the comics that I read, but then like the TV show was just repeat of we found a place, lost it. Hey, look guys, we found and we've already lost it. Look guys, we found and we've already nope, we lost. Nope. Hey, wait, nope, we lost it already. Look guys, we found it and we lost it. It's like it's the same thing every single season. It says we found a place, we lost it. Look at that, by episode 2 of this season, we found a place. Last episode, we lost it.
It's like tower defense on loop. Oh, look at this! It's a prison. We could hold out from the zombies. Oh, the zombies overran our position, trying to move. And then somebody dies, and then next, and they just repeat it over and over.
Wasn't there a spin-off show for a while?
They had Fear of the Walking Dead.
Fear of the Walking Dead.
Did it last?
And I think it's still going.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
the beginning.
Does anyone know? Does anyone care?
It's actually after the.
I think that it ended up supposed to be becoming the Morgan, the Morgan. Who's that guy with the stick?
That
Morgan.
That'd be.
Yeah.
I think so.
Is it Morgan or Morrison?
Donatello.
I think it's.
Either way, though, it's supposed to be a spin-off show involving him. Like that's how it's supposed to go. Fear the Walking Dead is supposed to be about him.
Dude, what if they brought live action Ninja Turtles to fucking TV? That'd be pretty cool.
Presented by AMC. I don't know. They'll fund sex. They'll put sex somewhere in it.
They had
I don't know.
April O'Neil getting fucking gangbanged by fucking Ninja Turtles.
They had Venus de Milo, the female turtle, for a while.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
I just immediately I thought of Milo Yiannopoulos as soon as you said that. Like, oh jeez. What's the? Oh wait, is the host gone? So we don't know what the other topics are.
We know what the other topics are. After Overkill's Walking Dead would be, Capcom exec says PC is an important platform.
Capcom, yeah, for modding and all that stuff. When people mod all those fucking Street Fighter mods.
Didn't they get mad at people for like modding Tyrant with DMX's theme when he appears?
That was basically copyright infringement because of the song.
Which I can kind of understand that, but still, fuck you guys.
It's not Capcom's fault.
PC.
I don't think it was Capcom that got mad about it. I think it was Nexus.
Is DMX even making money from that?
Probably not. Hell no, probably not.
Because DMX literally got out of jail the same day Resident Evil 2 launched.
That's funny. That I'm legit laughing.
He'd probably come out of jail and be like, "Damn, I'm still relevant." After all this fucking time. After all this fucking time, they're still fucking jamming in my records. After all this fucking time, I'm the best.
To be fair though, like DMX got some good songs.
Yeah, I still listen to Rough Riders Anthem sometimes.
Dude, that final fight with the tire, you know what song I played in the background? I played Get It On the Floor.
Okay.
It fits. It fucking fits. I'm telling you, it fits better than Knock Knock. Sorry, X is gonna give it to you. I'm tired.
I want to put this. Get it on the floor.
Nah, because like a lot of games have been console only, but
they seen the PC market.
Yeah, it's like there is a PC market, especially they got like Devil May Cry coming out, and they finally got it. Monster Hunter World out for PC after being on console for however many months. Like there is a
I've seen the mods for that. Yeah, I've seen mods for that game.
But I think it's harder to do stuff on PC because obviously, right? Well, here's the PlayStation 4. All right, well, we got to make it work for PlayStation 4, as opposed to PC. It's like, well, it works with Intel. What if they have AMD? Fuck. Works with the GTX MSI 1080. What if they have the 2080? Fuck. Oh, it works with this processor. What if they have that processor? Shit. Well, what kind of RAM? Well, they got this RAM. They don't have that RAM. Well, shit, we're screwed.
That's the best thing about PC is they can make it for different PC hardware and it can work.
But
I still haven't played VR Chat yet. I want to play VR Chat.
Oh, VR Chat is so much fun.
That's the only reason I want to get a PC is so I can play VR Chat and fuck around.
It is so much fun. I've played like a soccer game with other people. Went racing in the desert. Went to several clubs. There was a penthouse one where if you use the keyboard, you can hop across the roof to another roof and all that, where you're not supposed to go. So just run around like idiots there. I'm usually Deadpool, and I got a Gangnam Style loaded into my Deadpool character, so I can do that emote.
Can people kick you out of the areas?
Nope.
Yeah, good. So you can just walk around. You can walk around as like Ren and Stimpy, just calling people assholes and just cussing everybody out, or some stupid shit, like a living shitpost.
Or you could just be Phil.
Yeah, like make a perfect look of Phil and just be like, you guys are idiots.
Ack. Or I went to an amusement park with they had full operational rides. You could get on the rides and ride them and all that. Like, it was so cool.
That sounds awesome.
Then there was a
Yeah, I wanna
Doki
get
Doki world, where like as soon as you get in, you get the Doki Doki music, and you can find Doki Doki avatars for your characters. There was a gym, we'll go in there, guys pretending to be the principal. Hi, I'm Principal Nappa. It was Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. There's basketball, so you can play hoops and all that. Like, it is just so random, but it is so cool. Or there was one area where there was a movie screen playing like short little like 5-minute videos or movies that someone made. This is me and like 3 other people just stood there and watched it for like half an hour. It's like, great, how's this gonna end? I think that person dies, but then that person gets sad about it and kills himself. No, I agree that person dies, but I don't think that person kills himself. I think this is the person that's telling the story. Like, we just started sitting there.
Can you import character models?
Yes, you can make your own characters or download other characters from websites.
Is Shaquille O'Neal in the game?
Probably.
Yeah, go start fights as Shaquille O'Neal.
I've hopped in the world and seen Donkey Kong arguing with Mistake Gohan and all that.
It's complete bullshit. Where it's just like, what the
Mistake
fuck?
Gohan specifically?
It was Mistake Gohan. It wasn't regular Gohan. It was Mistake Gohan.
Mistake. I thought you said Mystic.
That is Mistake Gohan. Like, look at me. I am now Mystic, and I got my ass kicked by one guy. Like, loser. You're a mistake. Goku should have pulled out.
Yeah, he shouldn't have wished him back if he ever had to.
I don't think Gohan's ever died, has he?
Didn't Gohan beat Cell?
Gohan's the strongest in the universe, but doesn't do crap.
Yeah, Gohan defeated Cell. Then after that, he got into his studies and all that and got weaker than he was beforehand.
In his studies, yeah, I'm gonna go to college. Didn't he go to college and that's where he met Videl or whatever or some shit? That's so stupid. Why would you write that? Why would they write that? You saved the world and now it's time to go to college. Fuck that. I own the college. Think that to me. I saved the fucking world.
No, because of remember Mr. Satan took credit for it.
Yeah, Mr. Satan took credit, or Hercule if you're watching the American version, took credit for that. That's why I like to see it. He started doing the Sandman thing because, like, dude, you have superpowers. You can fly. You can blow up the planet. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit at home and study? Screw that noise. Go to the city. Be a superhero. Get laid.
He's still listening to his mom after all that time. His mom's still telling him what to do, and he listens and shit. Oh god.
Well, in Super, he moves in. He moves in with Videl and all that.
Eventually, pops out a couple kids.
Videl dies. No, I don't know.
Yo, did you have anyone played Dragon Ball Z Fighters?
I have.
Yes.
Did you
about it.
You know Videl's playable in it now, right?
Yeah, she doesn't do the blinks so much. Like, she dodges like behind the person. Instead of
she has a dodge instead of a dash. It's so cool. And I like the joke that Gohan's not there to help her. Gohan's there to keep her from killing people.
It's a joke.
It's just a joke, but I like it. It's my canon now. Fuck you. I don't care if you made it up. It's mine now.
It's mine.
Look at me. This is my meme now.
Mr. Meeseeks, look at me.
As like, you have superpowers and you get to study. Like, no, be a superhero. Look at Spider-Man. He gets laid a lot. He has the most girlfriends out of anyone else in Marvel. Well, Dick Grayson has the most girlfriends out of anyone in DC. And you know why? Because they're superheroes.
His name is Dick. Dirty Dick.
Dirty D.
Dirty D. Mighty D. Mighty D.
Did we just figure out who Mighty D really is? He's really Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Nightwing by night, Mighty D by later night. He is Dirty D. Dick Grayson. Anyways, but I just think it's probably easier and simpler to do stuff on consoles because you have a console. You know what chipset, what RAM, what hard drive. You know what it has, so you make a game for
limitations
that system.
And everything.
But with PC, it's like, all right, it works on all Intel. What about AMD? Shit. It works on all these motherboards. What about this motherboard? Shit. Works for this hard drive. What about this hard drive? Shit. It's like, I can totally see the limitations to make a game from computers because obviously, does anyone have the exact same computer unless everyone goes, all right, anyone with Apples, but Apples aren't made for gaming. Those are made for being an extra $1,000. It's like, why does this computer cost an extra $1,000? Because it has the Apple logo on it. but it has less RAM
Yeah.
and less processing.
Get an Apple sticker and you're in business. Get an Apple sticker and you're in business.
I love watching anime.
You just slap it on random shit and charge.
I like watching cartoon movies and when it's like they're using a computer but has like a banana on the back. It's like, because they can't use the Apple logo, so they got banana computers instead.
Oh, freaking iCarly! They had something called a pear. They had the pear phone.
I just love when like they do stupid little shit like that because I am a master of noticing a product placement. So when I notice, I'm like, they got no banana computer, they got orange phones and all that.
Wonder what Miranda Cosgrove is up to nowadays.
I think she's a psychiatrist.
Yeah, if she could survive Dan the Man Schneider, then...
Dan the feet pedal guy.
Yeah. Yo, I heard that there's conspiracy theories that he got Jamie Lynn pregnant. That shit's fucked up. Just even saying that, it's just fucked up. Like,
that's a fucking weird sentence to even think of.
Yeah, to even think about it. Like, oh, I really like Jamie Lynn over there. That's fucked up.
She's aight.
University. What's she doing?
Okay, what's next on the topic?
Next on the topic list would be get EVGA's RTX 2080 XC Ultra Gaming graphics card for $129 less, and bag Anthem and Battlefield 5 for free. Not a good deal. The 2080
Anthem,
series is so... A lot of people are like, oh, I started playing the game and it kept crashing because of my GPU. I was like, stick with the 1080. 1080 Ti's are cheaper and the games work. Like, the 2080 is cool and all that for some of the stuff, but a lot of games are not compatible with it and they keep crashing. And also, really? You get Anthem and Battlefield 5 for free? Wow, thanks for... Well, if you buy this really expensive graphics card, we'll give you a pile of shit and syphilis for free. Like, what the fuck do I want that shit for?
Free!
It's me! For free!
For free.
Yeah, it's like, really? Bag Anthem and Battlefield 5 for free? Like, how about
this fucking asshole's finally talking to me again.
Dude, to be honest, Anthem looks like a really shitty... Well, actually, it looks like a really good version of a Ninjago or some shit. It just looks like Lego ninjas or something. I don't know.
Hey, you guys want to hear some drama in my life?
Sure.
Warframe with a sword.
So my dad hasn't talked to me in 2 months, right? And guess what his excuse was why he hasn't called me? Oh, my phone's been broken for 2 weeks. Motherfucker, you haven't talked to me since New Year's Eve.
Did you get really drunk on New Year's and... I don't know.
Blackout.
No, he got drunk and said some really dumb shit to me and I stopped talking to him because of it.
Oh, that's personal stuff.
Yeah, I said something personal.
I don't even want to ask questions about strangers' personal life.
I'm an open book, so you know.
What did you do? Get drunk, send you a dick pic?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, did he hit on you? Like, I've always wanted to fuck you, son. Or so, I don't know what the fuck he said. Like, what did he say?
No, he just he got drunk and just said like it's my fault he drinks.
So, that's what every father says. Welcome to the club.
I was about to say, it's like, my dreams died years ago. How long ago? I don't know. When were you born?
Yeah, when you were born. That's what every father does. They blame the kid on why he has no friends and shit. Yeah.
No, yeah. Even though I don't live with him, I don't know. I stopped calling him because he said a lot of stupid shit. So I'm like, I just don't wanna put up with it no more.
I would say for you to spend $1,000 for a graphics card, what 2 free games could they include that would make you go, you know what? Or I'll spend $1,000 for that graphics card. It's
right from another topic.
And it's $129 less. So instead of being $11.29, it's $1,000 only. Emphasis on the only.
Oh my God,
and you get 2 free games. What would those 2 free games be?
How much does a machine gun cost? Did someone just leave? Who left?
That was Jackal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering like who. Yeah, how much does a machine gun cost? Because if someone gave me $1,000 and said, "Oh, here's it for a computer," I'd go out and buy like a sniper rifle or some shit, and then go like hunt shooting.
To buy a machine gun, you need a Class 3 license. Which Class 3 license? You can do. All right, do I want a Class 3 license to buy a machine gun, or do I want a brand new car? Class 3 licenses are expensive as shit. But when you get those, you can get machine guns. You can get Dragon's Breath ammo for shotguns. You get all kinds of nasty shit. But so, do you want like an AR-15?
I don't know, just like fucking something that fucking be awesome as fuck. Just be like, yo, look at this $1,000 gun right here. I don't know anything about guns. I'm probably gonna get one for self-defense or whatever, but I don't know.
Get a crossbow. You don't need a license for a crossbow.
Yeah, but you're not gonna pull out a crossbow if some guy's like, "I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker." Yeah, let me go to my car. I'll be right back.
Hold on. Let me just get the string waxed. Give me a second. What are you
right
doing?
There.
Oh, I'm just pulling. I'm just giving myself a quick little tug, and I'm gonna end your life. And then pull out a crossbow.
You stay right there. You stay right there. You keep threatening me. You stay right there.
I'm
gonna get the poison tip arrow. If I miss, you still die.
Well, where I live, it's legal to open carry a sword.
Open carry a store?
A sword.
A sword.
Instead of
sword.
I think I saw a video. I saw a video where a guy tried to rob a store. A guy tried to rob a store with a sword, but then the guy at the store also had a sword, and then they both and then the guy saw it and ran. The guy that was trying to rob the place saw it and ran off. Like it was like, fuck that! I'm not about to get into a fucking samurai duel over some fucking couple $100.
You guys want to hear a dumb Connecticut? You guys want to hear a dumb Connecticut law?
What?
You can't walk with a knife if it's bigger than your hand.
That's how it is over here in Maryland and DC. So a box cutter or a really small pocket knife.
And I like my butterfly knives.
I'll say if you want an AR-15, I can get you one for about $800 from this website.
Oh shit, that ain't bad.
Can you just buy the pieces of it off of Amazon and put it together?
What about the mini Uzi?
Legally?
Like that's
legally, no. You first had to buy an AR-15, then you could buy the parts separately and build as many as you want. But you had to own the original one first. Because AR-15s are pretty much just Lego sets. That's what my friends call them. We call them Lego sets because, like, yeah, I bought this piece and bought that piece and put them together, and they're Legos for adults. That costs. I would say that are more expensive, but no, Legos are still crazy expensive.
Yeah, now if only Christian could build that instead, he'd be all set.
Oh, did you hear us? Speaking of Christian, they might be doing an official Sonic Lego set.
Sonic Chew or just Sonic? Okay.
Sonic in general.
Not Sonic Chew. He's not gonna want that then.
I heard he might go on Dr. Phil, which would be fucking insane.
What?
Yeah, there was a petition to put Christian on Dr. Phil, which is fucking.
Well, he does need help.
He does.
I don't even know if his mom would even be on that because his mom is obviously like his parents are like the problem. I think like they were way too old when they had him, and they don't know how to raise an autistic child in 2000 whatever.
Dad is dead. So.
Oh, the mom was the one who helped him run over the guy from the one store that banned him. So she got in the van and tried to run him over. Fucking Christian.
Unchecked autism.
Mace's some game guy.
Hey, what topic is y'all on, or y'all just free flow?
We were on the EVGA thing and how you get 2 free games, but those 2 free games are shit. So I asked, what 2 free games would they have to give you for you to be like, all right, yeah, I'll spend $1,000 on a graphics card to get those 2 free games?
Okay, cool.
Free games for graphics cards.
Like, how do y'all feel about Kingdom Hearts board game coming out?
Oh, that would be pretty cool, man.
Interesting concept.
I don't really have an opinion on it.
Who plays board games anymore?
Soviet
Russia.
I was gonna get one for me, my Miss Jackal, and my child.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Board games are fun, actually.
I probably haven't played a board game
Monopoly?
since I was a kid.
I love Monopoly.
Monopoly's the best. But I had to get it on the PS3
Well, they have
because
Fortnite. They have Fortnite.
They got all kinds of versions. I was thinking that they're coming out with the Kingdom Hearts version of it where, all right, I'm going to be Donald, I get to be Goofy, I get to be the Keyblade. You know, you buy Andy's bed or whatever.
Donald Trump Monopoly.
Just declare bankruptcy.
You just said, when you said Donald, I get to be Donald, I was like, oh, man.
You rolled a 3. Move 3 spaces. All right, declare bankruptcy.
Build a wall.
That was defeated by ladders in roughly 10,000 BC. They have cave paintings from about 10,000 BC showing ladders. So the wall's been defeated since 10,000 BC.
What's a tunnel? Oh, shit. Also, if you build a wall, the Mexican cartels are just going to invest in local shops Like they'll have cover businesses in the United States where they make all the drugs in there. They'll just start making the drugs in the United States instead.
Well, my teacher, he's like super like political on Facebook. He said, "Why don't y'all just build a wall around Canada?" I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna. I will agree with you. I do want a wall around Canada.
Maybe it'll help keep some of that cold air out.
I want a wall around Canada.
Blame Canada. They're not even a real country anyways.
Yeah, it's their fault. It's their fault. All the white people are addicted to opium because it's Canada. Canada is the one shipping all these drugs into the United States. We got to build a wall to protect our people against the Canadian drug menace.
Goddamn snow Mexicans.
People actually believe that shit. Yeah. The Canadians are reptilian shapeshifters trafficking drugs across our northern border, and through my initiative, we will make our country safe again.
I was saying I live right on the lake. Every winter, you can hear them sharpening their ice skates ready to come across the lake.
Ice climbers are getting ready to fuck some people up.
Imagine DSP on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, he'd never be on there. He'd never be on there. Well, you know what would be? Yeah. He would be on there if Tevin was on there. Like if there was like a confrontation type episode where it's like, this guy won't leave me alone. He's ruining everything that I do. And then just to have them hash it out in public on TV, where it's like, I'm not in charge of what people do to you.
Sure, I'll be right.
No.
Yeah, we
It'd
keep,
be more
we keep
like
going back to DSP. We should really.
He wouldn't allow a live audience to be like, you can't have a live audience. If you want me on the show, you got to pay me $800, and you can't have a live audience. Because what if someone in that live audience is a detractor, dude? What if they try to troll me?
Like basically, not Donald Trump, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil was on Joe Rogan last night too, by the way. Dr. Phil hates video games like that. Like when people are addicted to video games, he rips them a new asshole. Where it's like, well, when you're playing World of Warcraft for hours, trying to get rare gear and all that stuff, like how does that translate to your real life? Do you have that rare stuff in real life? Like he would rip Phil a new asshole though.
It's called a hobby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So when you read that book, at the end of that book, do you get anything in the real world? Did you really get that story in the real world? No, but fuck you, it's a book.
Yeah, Dr. Phil hates all that shit. He would rip Phil a new asshole. He'd be like, you just play video games. You're a loser. Like he hates all that
Instead,
stuff.
you should buy it. Read my books.
He's like, yeah, Tevin's in the right for bullying you. You're a loser. Like Dr. Phil taking Tevin's side. Like Tevin has a job. Tevin's has a real life. If you just get up your ass and stop playing video games all day, and just be funny. Watch Phil storm off. I'm gonna go make money off of the internet.
Just cut to the clip of Peggy being yelled at. You're a loser. You're a loser.
I just play video games. I make content.
Hi, Jesse Green. Could you imagine if Dr. Phil had a locale week? On Monday, we're going to have Momokin.
Oh.
On Tuesday, we got Wings of Redemption. Wednesday, we got DSP the Pig Roach.
I feel like Momokun will be on Wendy. How you doing? You
forgot
fat
about
bitch.
Wendy.
I want to watch
Samoa
the
Joe
Wendy.
will put her in the coquina clutch. Yo, how does what does Momo-kun look like? Isn't she like exotic? Isn't she like Arabic or something?
Oh no, not even close. Let me bring up a picture.
Isn't she like big tit Mexican chick or something?
No,
I do not claim her.
Well, first I gotta find one where I can actually post it on here without getting him banned from YouTube.
A locale week would be a really good idea though, or Ebeggar week, like people who make money off of
definitely not
internet.
that one.
Wait, is the Discord being on the stream or something?
Oh, good point. I just posted to Discord. You're right. Fuck it. Discord. No, I need a picture. Let's see. Where's one that I can actually use? Right now, I can use any now. Shit, right here.
Oh, you're gonna get him banned off. Oh, okay. So that she looks like she's there. Like she doesn't look like. Damn, I wonder how long it would jiggle if you just slapped somewhere on there.
I thought she was a cool person at first, but then she just turned out to be a total bitch.
She was, sexually assaulting other women and all that. It's like, The whole, like, you go to Comic Cons, they have signs that are like, no, don't touch anyone unless you have permission. She just go up to them, grab them by their ass with their hand up their skirt, grab their boobs, pull their tops off.
She grabbed the fat guy's dick once, and the guy got uncomfortable about that.
Hell yeah, because it's like, are you gonna do anything with it? No, you're just like, what do you like? Girls aren't well. Like, no one's allowed to do that. I'm not saying just girls aren't supposed to walk up to guys and grab their junk and then like what is that? Like what is that? Like what are you supposed to do? Like what is that? Is this an invitation for later? What is this? Like what is it?
You know the funny thing is though, Momokun's White Knights aren't even that dedicated to her. Because if that were the case, James, you would have lost monetization on your channel a long time ago, huh?
Yeah, I've actually have a video on her ready to go. Just I don't want to. I have like 20 videos ready to go, but I don't want to flood my YouTube people with 20 new videos.
So wait, why would Momokun be on the lolcow or Ebeggar week on Doctor?
Because she's on a campsite now.
But she doesn't show nudity. She sits there and she eats food.
Yo, like when the whole Bowsette thing came out, you know what her cosplay was?
Bowsette?
Her wearing a micro bikini. Yeah, the Bowsette. I think she stole. I think Gabriel Cookie.
Yeah,
what was her name?
Gabriel Cooks.
Gabriel Cooks. Well, she is one cookie though. But she Momokun straight up stole her cosplay. Like even though like Gabriel Cook did a joke version of it, she did a joke version with like a Bowser hat on. Freaking Momokun. Oh, micro bikini, bracelets. Sorry, Bowser bracelets and the Bowser plush hat, and then that's Bowsette. Man, fuck you, Momokun. Someone like you charged like how much money on Patreon for that cosplay? You put no effort into it. I don't know.
There we go.
I know it's that chick there is.
That's Sabrina Nicole though. She's a good cosplayer. Fun fact: she used to be a Playboy bunny. How do I know this?
Why is she, okay? Why am I so infatuated with this thick chick? Is she
I swear, ugly girls like we gotta like actually basically do. You gotta like work. Sucks.
Being an ugly woman is like being a man. You have to work for a living.
Just get
like,
really.
We gotta lift boxes and all this stuff. And I'm actually applying for a job where I have to. Maybe I should stop talking.
Just get
thicker.
Ew.
Pregnant.
Oh, you're gonna get kicked off. You're gonna get kicked off.
Ew.
This is on the Discord, but still, that's that.
Oh,
that
it's not
thing,
okay. It's not on the thing. Okay.
No, this is not on the thing.
But first of all, those photos aren't even real though.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I thought it was on the. I thought the Discord window was on.
No. I would not be posting any
like,
of that.
oh shit, you're gonna get him kicked off.
We're not gonna pull like Ian Miles Chung here.
But I really do think Dr. Phil should do like a lolcow, internet lolcow week, just to figure out what that thing's all about. Show people what that's all about. Maybe
this is gross.
Kids not to fall become e-beggars and parasites.
Well, they say the freaking the money to make now is in the entertainment industry, which is why streamers and all that stuff are doing their thing. There are like some legitimate good streamers like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tapman. Those are like the popular ones. I follow like a lot of small streamers though.
Yeah, I like the small people who only get like less than 10 viewers each, like because they just deserve somebody to say good job and stuff.
Well, one of the streamers I'm following keeps telling me, "Oh, when are you gonna start streaming, Cyber? Like, I want to see you start streaming." I'm like, "No, like,
no point." Yeah, I gave up on that shit. It's just like, I can stream right now. Who wants to watch me play a snowboarding game? No, fuck off.
I don't know. I'm kind of focused on trying to help my other friends to get streaming. I just mailed out my Elgato to a friend, so she can start streaming.
There you go.
Streaming on a campsite. All right.
Who's that chick?
I'm gonna like get a part-time job so I can afford it.
You're not getting enough money from all of GTG's friends?
JTG?
I'll say because her doing work with GTG, she's gotten money from me. She's gotten money from Cyber, and I've heard Jackal's commissioning her for work.
She's from the JTG News Network.
Yeah, she's the one who does the fan art for him.
I didn't even notice. Yeah, I gave JTG some fan art. He never put it up on
there.
Who
is that?
I gave him the gout elbow. Where is that? There it is. Gout elbow. Or the pay pig's elbow. And he never put it into his briefing. Why does he do that? It doesn't make sense why he does that. Why he holds it out like that. I don't get it.
Posting that in the chat. There you go, guys. It's gonna be in the chat so you guys can see what we're laughing at.
I've been also kind of been stepping away from like making fun of DSP and stuff lately too, because I want to try and do this Twitch thing, and he might pull a Monday Mad and just get me. He might just get me banned just because he knows I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't know how he got the other people banned when they didn't even do anything towards him really, except the puppet. I mean, I don't even know how that works.
He got like how many people banned off of Twitch?
He got Tevin and Bill Purnell banned.
And they call me TXT.
And they didn't even do anything related to him.
Yeah, they didn't do shit to him when they were on Twitch. But he still got him banned because he's got someone sucking him off on Twitch.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. How you can get someone banned just for existing on the same platform as you? Probably because of bullying accusations. Where's the proof? You see, that's the type of thing that we're going to start seeing in the future, where people are going to get sued in court, where it's like, look, you might not like me, but you can't do shit about it. You can't kick me off the internet just because you don't like me. That's not good enough. You need good reasons.
You say that, but like we live in a world like, dude, like the fact that I called my brother out on some stuff, he tried to claim as like, oh, this is LGBT hate. Like, first of all, no. You're an idiot, and you're claiming to be an utterkin. I'm trying to tell you, calm down. You're Puerto Rican from Connecticut, not a gay vampire cat.
Oh, he identifies. Oh god, he identifies as one.
Ah, that's fucked up.
Misgendering. You're misgendering. Oh lord, look at that fucking ass. Is that Momo-kun chick?
Interesting.
Yep.
I just want to know what type of person dates, like what kind of person she would date, and like I don't even know. I'm imagining like a Clyde Cash looking guy.
Actually, she was dating a fairly attractive Korean guy, but then she got him kicked off the cosplay community because he didn't want to be with her.
Why would he not want to? Probably because he probably couldn't handle it.
So I think the thing was like she focused too much on her cosplays and all this stuff, and he was like, I didn't want to be with a cosplayer. I wanted to be with a regular girl.
And why would you date her?
Yeah, because maybe she groped him and he took the invite or whatever. And Momo-kun's inviting you for sex. Do you accept or reject? It's like accept. It's like, oh, this chick's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah. Block communications. Is that what it's called on the Xbox? I think it's called block communications.
Something like that.
Jurassic Pork. What's the next on the topic list?
We went into a fucking Momo-kun tangent for like a long time here.
Darkest Dungeon 2.
Is that Momo-kun? It's DSP.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm getting like physically sick. Stop.
I'm looking at her blubber.
To be fair though, when she started off, her cosplays were decent, but they just became garbage after time.
She got lazy because she knew she could do whatever she wanted and still make money.
So she probably has pay pigs.
Just pointing it out.
Yeah. They will try to post stuff that make you feel better.
I mean, to be fair, Momo-kun does make me feel better about myself, so that is a plus.
All right, let's be a palate cleanser. There's a palate cleanser for you. Yeah.
It's a meow me.
Meow me. Meow me.
Meow meow.
I can't limit crying to 15 minutes. Crying has to last at least 2 hours a day for.
What the hell?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Ew! What are y'all sharing?
I don't even know.
We'll quit it. Okay, just quit it.
I don't want to see this no more.
Y'all nasty. James Lester, why are you doing this? What is your vendetta?
I had a whole series of these where like the kids would dress up as like famous moments, but like the one was like she had Kool-Aid and like She had all of her stuffed animals on the ground dead. It's like, oh, Jim Jones, I get it.
Jim Jones. That should be a rapper name.
Jim Jones.
MC Jim Jones.
Who needs
You know,
tea
Mike
when you
Jones,
got Kool-Aid?
Mike Jones drank the Kool-Aid. Now all that's left is Jim Jones.
James, we need an intervention now. You need to get like these pictures were on your computer.
Yeah, you better watch out. The FBI.
The FBI agent is the one who sent it to me.
CP. This is CP.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There, I give you guys the Toledo Christmas weed.
What the hell is that?
You don't know the Toledo Christmas weed?
Oh my god, what the heck?
It actually made it on like national news. There's some random ass weed growing out of the concrete on the corner of a Lexus and whatever. Someone hung an ornament on it, and people hung more ornaments.
Okay.
Then they put a Christmas hat on, and they started donating presents to it. So then, like,
That's
someone would
pretty
pick up the
good.
presents and take them to whatever charity, like Toys for Tots or whatever it was.
Ew. I'm like looking at random news articles from now. Ew! Stop!
James, chill.
Hey, do y'all need a palette cleanser of my stuff?
There, fan art someone made for me. And we've gotten completely off topic, haven't we?
There you go. There you go.
Ooh, and it moves.
Yep.
That...
I put her in my streams, like she's in the corner.
Oh, that is cool. I haven't seen you in any streams lately. I'm like, oh, she's alright.
You know what? Because I keep freaking forgetting like to put it in like plugs channels and stuff, and I keep forgetting to share it, so like no one knows about it because I'm stupid.
Oops.
I mean, it's fine. I have like one loyal viewer, but he's real friendly. But he's a kid, so I have to try not to cut him.
So now, God fucking damn it, this twat waffle.
Like, do you know how much I curse in a day versus like when I stream? Like, I never like say a single curse word when I stream, and it's so weird for me.
Mike Jones is a rapper. Jim Jones was the guy who killed all those people in South America.
Oh shit! What is that shit called? An inkling or something?
Can you just stop killing people? Like, just quit? Yeah, it's an inkling.
Inkling breaking it down. Yeah. So what else is on the docket?
You guys ever played Darkest Dungeon 2?
Darkest I've looked at Darkest Dungeon.
Because they got a sequel coming out.
Is it hard? Because it looks really confusing.
Looks like hard and scary. It looks really challenging.
I know, like, DSP played for like an hour and then quit it because he's a bitch.
That's why I was scared to play it, because like it confused DSP, and I'm about like Phil's skill level in terms of games.
You know what well, I'm not gonna say that, but it'd be cool if they did like a Scooby-Doo mod for that game.
A Scooby-Doo mod.
It looks like a Scooby-Doo type of game where there's like 4 people or 5 people like trying to investigate spooky stuff and
How
survive.
about like a Scooby-Doo mod for Left 4 Dead?
Spooky skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Oh, actually, I'll tell y'all why I was dead for like a month, because I was like trying to work on cosplay, and like all my attention went into that, so I was like barely on the internet, which is weird.
Yeah, I just realized that this shot glass I got from the Space Needle is like 4 shots in 1 glass. That's insane.
Alright, they're trying to get you drunk.
What the hell is this?
Man. Oh, man.
Stop posting weird DSP.
DSP memes.
Ew.
That fan art was sent to me by someone like, hey, can you post this on his thing because I'm banned? So I posted it on his under one of my sock accounts. He was like, dude, that is so
is that your sock
cool.
account?
Yeah, one of them anyways. He's like, dude, that is so cool.
Oh, okay.
He's like,
yeah, I have hair in that picture. Wow,
exactly,
so
he has
cool.
hair, so he thinks it's the best.
Oh, I was gonna check something today. Actually, let me see if because I followed this chick named Amberlynn. I want to see if she approved me to follow her on Twitter.
Amberlynn, isn't that the one that eats till she dies?
Amberlynn, yeah, what's the deal with that lol cow? Yeah.
No, it's pending.
Emphasis on the cow.
What is she? What does she do? Does she just eats? Isn't it the chick that says she's gonna try to lose weight, but all she ever does on screen is eat a bunch?
Yeah.
It's a shame. I just started my diet yesterday, and she's like has a fucking tub of fucking KFC.
I've been dieting for like the longest time.
Shit, what was it about the post?
I was like, yeah, she's the like 600-pound life. I'm pretty sure she's actually been on there a couple times, but she doesn't change. She just keeps eating and eating and eating forever.
Yeah, she needs to stop eating. She needs to get the Wings of Redemption surgery.
I think she's too big to get it. I think you have to be like a certain weight limit. I think she's for it.
Yeah, you got to lose weight first before they'll do it.
And that's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look here. Look, listen.
Yeah, look, listen. Appearing offline is not going to stop it.
It's not going to.
Yeah, I want to see them on Dr. Phil. I think Dr. Phil could make a lot more viewers if he did that. If he just, I don't think Wings should go on there because I think Wings. I think they should promote awareness onto online bullying and stuff, or just online scamming and whatever.
What they really need to do is get the lolcows out there on the Dr. Phil show that are not self-aware.
So DSP and LTG.
Oh wait, so do it like a what's it called? What's that called? To Catch a Predator. Why don't you just have it sit right there?
Dude, I honestly think DSP and LTG would come clean and be like, "Look, these are characters that we play, and people take them way too seriously." Like, that'd be really crazy if they actually.
I would think they were characters that they played if they haven't been playing them for 10 years and played them, and like not just on camera, but it's like, oh yeah, I met them in real life, and no, that's exactly how they are. Like even their friends have said, no, that's exactly who they are. Like they're not playing a character. DSP is really like that in real life. That's why we stopped being friends with him.
Yeah, I have a theory that he only hung out with John Rambo is because John Rambo knew how to set up a direct capture setup, and Phil was too stupid to do it on his own. Same with the green screen situation. He's never used it on his own. Like he needs John Rambo to do everything for him, and he never gave him any money.
I said green screen is literally like.
Hey, Fuck, did you ever see that video I sent you about the about the prank calls?
Where does he get all that money from? How does he market? How does he find people that are dumb enough to give that money to him?
It's amazing. It's pig roach luck.
Right.
I think my theory is that he marketed to like this like group homes, like places where J. Ross would be, like the places where there's like mentally handicapped people, and like he's like, oh yeah, I'm pretty funny. I can clown. I can make clown entertainment. And then, and at one point when he was losing his channel or threatening to lose his channel, somebody in his chat, I think it was Kate or somebody in his chat, said that, oh yeah, I'm a nurse at a children's hospital or a cancer hospital or something, and we leave you on all day. I was like, that explains a fucking lot. Like why people are so fucking desperate to give him money for nothing. Because they see themselves in him, I guess. Like just sickly.
See ya, Bumbles.
I don't know.
Bye, Bumbles. Have a good one. Thanks for coming on.
She left already. She ran away.
All right.
Yeah, he only uses people for money. If he can't use them for money anymore, he gets rid of them, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah. And Vitter Vikings, we could have had Vitter in. Vitter was online at the beginning of this podcast, but not anymore. You could have gotten Vitter in here. He'll talk all about that stuff. I don't understand how Vitter like did all that. Like, have you seen? There's a picture that Secret Life sent me where like you can see like the bed that Vitter was sleeping in, and it's like a communist cot basically, and it's like, how did you get all that money to give Phil if you don't even have like basic what's the word, amenities?
Yes, amenities would be a good word.
I don't know how the fuck he would give him that much money. I kept telling Vitter, like, you could buy a fucking jet ski or some shit, or a motorcycle, or just anything else. Why are you giving it to him? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, Daryl Green, Oathkeeper, says like he uses Peeps friends. It's true. Including his own fans. He just uses them until they're done, and then when they're done, he throws them all.
Yeah, it's just really sad how you throw away Vitter like that. Like, This man did so much for you, and it's just like, oh, fuck you. And Emerald 7, it's like, oh, thanks for the money. What was his name again? I don't even remember his name. It's just like
Emerald
damn,
7 and
like,
all that.
And Tut.
He was so quick to throw Tutankhamun under the bus.
Well, like Emerald 7's gonna be thrown on the bus as soon as like the money trouble gets back. He's like, this.
I don't even know who the fuck Emerald 7 is. Nobody really knows who these mystery people are. My theory is that it's his dad or something on a sock trying to make his son look successful in life when he's really a failure.
Doubt
it's just like, why would like anonymous people that give him thousands of dollars? Like what's in it for them? Like it makes sense.
A name on the leaderboard for a day.
Yeah, but it's like, but it's fucking video gaming, and it's not even like. Instead of giving it to charity, or I don't know, buying a fucking arcade cabinet, or like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how rich do you have to be? Somebody cranking a can opener, or is that a weed grinder?
That might be a mouse.
It's a mouse, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the new Devil May Cry butch lesbian haircut.
Interesting way of putting it.
I like that haircut. The black hair, Dante.
I like it on Cassie Cage.
Yeah, I put something in the Discord for you. Since you don't like it.
So where's Suffern is gone? He like went to go help his girl.
Yeah.
Sound like that. What's the? We kind of powered through all the topics, didn't we?
No, not all. Yeah, we're kind of wandering to and from.
We got the huge Pokemon Go YouTube channels deleted, restored after being mistaken for child pornography.
Oh, the CP.
Yeah, if you have CP, mind you, the child pornography sites don't have CP in their tags, so they get away with it. That Girls Couture Club that Memeology found is still up. They have titles with like little girls called Boobs and Bloomers. Perfectly fine.
What?
But if you're Club Penguin and you use the initials CP for your Club Penguin video, you get banned.
That Club Penguin got taken down a while ago.
They better take down all those videos of girls in their feet because guys are gonna be fapping to those. Oh,
even worse.
I've seen playlists where it's like, what the fuck? Like, what was it? Derek Loves Lemurs playlists and shit.
I probably don't want to know.
Like, yeah, it's just like this stuff. It isn't even technically porn. It's just stuff that people will use as porn. And so, if the stuff that's just fetish that guys will use as porn, do those get taken down as well? I don't even know. Wait, what's the issue with the CP thing? Is that because there is a definable group that's monetizing, or like is it just a community?
CP is basically child pornography in the community, from what I've read on this article here.
Well, Tumblr got all their child pornography banned, so they had to go somewhere else for child pornography. So now all the Tumblrinas are coming over to YouTube.
Tumblrinas, all the SJW pedophiles.
I thought I called Tumblrettes.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to like Tumblr, and then with the porn Discord or whatever. Wait, so are they monetizing it, or are they just tagging it to put in that community or something?
Well, part of it is like someone just legit like, oh yeah, me and my girls went to the park today. Here they are playing in the park. And then the Tumblrinas will find and go, oh yeah, at 118 she does a cartwheel and you see her legs. Oh yeah, start fapping. But then
all the comments are like, oh well, you see her feet, you see her toes at 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Yes.
And then everyone upvotes that comment, and it's just like, what do we do about that? Are they getting rid of it? Like, I don't understand.
They're gonna try to start monitoring the comment section, but that's one issue. But the other issue is like the one guy was literally just like, okay, honey, here's a toy hot dog, suck on it, and then you upload and get a million views.
Yeah, they should get out. Yeah.
But mind you, those sites are still up. But if you did Club Penguin and you use CP in your tags, you got taken down. But if you post a picture of your 6-year-old daughter sucking on a hot dog, you're fine.
Sucking a hot dog. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know where the line's gonna be because it's like whatever people are fapping to, it's gonna be flagged because they're fapping to it. And then there's some really freaky people out there that'll fap to like really wholesome shit. It's like, oh, girl walking her dog. And it's just like some guy. Oh, I'm not looking at the girl. I'm looking at the dog. Like, what the fuck? Demonetize flag.
Sorry, Cyberwolf, we had to make fun of you.
my
oh, what?
acting about to disconnect. Wait, who's making fun of me?
You fapping the dogs? I said something about fapping the dogs.
Nah, talking about dog, like, oh, but some people fap to a video like a woman walking her dog. Like, it's like, I'm not even paying attention to a woman, I'm paying attention to the dog.
I disconnected for a little bit and then came back. Oh, hey, we got one dislike. Someone's not liking us. That's great. We're doing a good job.
Momo-kun. Because we're referencing stuff we're not showing people. That's the kind of problem.
Probably.
Like, we're talking about stuff but we're not showing anybody anything. So it's like,
well, a lot of the stuff we couldn't show because obviously, ooh, that looked painful. 1 second. Let me see if I can bring this up on the screen.
question is, who's in control of what's on screen right now?
I am.
Is it just
like is James?
I'm actually running the thing, but we're doing it through Jackal's YouTube page. We're doing it off of my computer because he's got computer issues right now. There. Now you can see a GIF of a guy bullfighting and, well, losing.
He probably died. Rip.
Holy shit. So it's not like, oh, I gotta share this.
Chess, damn.
So wait, you're watching a video on the stream right now? That'd be a good idea.
Well, it's a GIF.
I take it really personally when people dislike the video. It's like, oh shit, we gotta be more entertaining. It's like a guy in a lawn chair holding a gun to you, like the Asian guy from Eric Andre. He's just sitting there behind the camera, like holding a gun at everybody. Like, you better fucking be entertaining or you all die. Like,
do it now.
Oh, someone's not happy. Someone's not happy. Someone's not happy with the content. He shoots a couple blanks at the wall. You better fucking be more funny. Be more funny right now.
You know what? That's on Hulu. I should sit down and just watch all the Eric Andre show episodes at once.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hellish. But you know what's funny about that show? There's a lot of interesting people that only appear in the cameo in the beginning, like in the little intro where he's going crazy and stuff. Like, there's Tony Hawk, Tom Green. There's like a bunch of people that just show up in that little beginning, the intro where he's going all crazy and destroying the set. Like, occasionally there'll be like random people just there. Like, what the fuck? Like, you'll be like, was that Tony Hawk? Why the fuck was Tony Hawk there? And it's like, exactly. Why the fuck is Tony Hawk there?
Well, you know, there's some people saying that the Eric Andre show is a form of art. I think it's just funny. I think it's just crazy funny just to be crazy funny. It's just random to be random.
It is art because it's like you're just it's like throwing up on a fucking canvas. It's like just throwing everything at a fucking canvas and then laughing at it just because you threw everything you had at it. Or like destroying your room and saying, look at this. Like, it's like the whole intro is basically like a summation of the show where you just destroy. It's just chaos. Like, there's no real point. It's just like, just fuck it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Who cares? And that's the joke.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, this is Jackal.
Well, the host is back. Hooray. Back on the rails.
We kind of went through all the topics, man.
Did we?
Oh, even the Pokemon one?
No, CP?
Yeah, we're just covering the CP thing.
Damn.
Well, I learned something today. I learned about Momo-kun and her thick ass.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna go kidnap her.
Johnny Manziel's been cut from the CFL and banned from playing for any other team after he violated an agreement which made him ineligible to play.
Well, he'll play on the XFL with Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick will show up. I want 20 million. I like that. Hi, we're AA. We're the AAF. Our medium range is 75,000. I want $20 million a year. No, I'm being blackballed from the AAF. They will refuse to pay me more than 5 other teams combined. That means they're blackballing me, not me making requests that are unmatchable. So yeah, let him go to the XFL and demand $20 million and then get told no. XFL is blackballing me. You wanted $20 million from a team where the top pay is $800,000. Like their top pay, the most you pay to someone is $800,000. I want $20 million or nothing. Then you get nothing. Being blackballed.
Blackballed or lowballed?
Blackballed.
Oh,
meaning he's being
blackballed.
No, not allowed. Not the same as blue balls.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what Phil's getting from Cat, because Cat's not letting him have any play.
Would you?
Disgusting. I don't even know. I don't even think they share a bedroom, to be honest. I think she's just there to help with rent.
There's no way they can share a bedroom. She has to be up early for work or whatever, and he doesn't get into bed until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not gonna fly.
Weird. Weird as hell. And the fact that he has a 3-bed. You know what's funny? I was like, how many rooms are even in that house, and why is it? It looks like a house that has 4 rooms. It's really big, but it only has 3 rooms. I'm like, why do you need 3 rooms for 2 people if there's only 2 people there? What, do you need another bedroom for somebody else?
Him and Yana had their own office, which made no sense.
That makes no sense. Exactly.
It doesn't.
It's 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3 levels plus garage, and I think someone said it was 4,200 square feet. It's a massive ass house. And for a while, it was one guy living there.
I looked at it. It's a condo, and from what I know, I looked at the docs and everything, and looked at the docs on Zillow. It's a 3-bedroom condo with a 3-bedroom condo, and it's like, why do you need a third bedroom if there's only 2 people there?
Wait, the condo or the Patreon Pals? Because the Patreon Pals is in the gated community.
Yeah, I tried to go there, and there's a big ass wall there, a big ass gate there. I was like, damn. I was actually gonna go in there and fucking knock on the door, not knock on the door, but write something near his front door to where when he's coming home, he'll see it and he'll be like, oh fuck, they know where I live and they're gonna fuck with me. I don't know. That's kind of
to answer Daryl Green's
kind of sociopath.
To answer Daryl Green's question, the bedrooms that he sleeps in is on the top level. Then he walks downstairs to the office. Then when he has to go to the kitchen, he has to walk down the stairs again. So that's why it's got to be 3 levels, or else he wouldn't have to talk about, I get out of bed and I got to walk downstairs to the office. Then once I'm there, I got to walk downstairs to the kitchen. So it might be one of those 2.5 floors. My grandmother had a 2.5, I guess you'd call it, 2.5 floor house, but it's 3 levels.
I think it's only 2. I mean, I have the information about it. I have the information. It's 2. It's like an average size, but it's just really expensive. Everything's all lavish.
It's a gated community. What do you expect?
Yeah, it really is a gated community. It's not even one of those gated communities where you could you could just wait at the leasing office for someone to come out the exit and then drive into the. It's literally a spiked gate where you can't weasel your way in at all. Me and my dad were we were in that area. We were trying to drive in, and fucking as soon as we pulled off the main what is it, east? No, it's South Petrovitsky Avenue. We tried
to dox.
We already know, dude. It's all over kiwi farms, so we already know.
Oh well,
I literally.
Yeah, I'm not doxing. Yeah, as soon as we pulled off the main road there next to his house, there was a big ass gate there where it's there's nobody there next to the gate. There's no way of getting in at all. He's locked up tight.
It's not even guarded?
It's not guarded, but you won't want to climb that shit unless you're really trying to just be fucking crazy. You'd have to be a really obsessed, sociopathic, crazy person to try to scale a fucking spiked gate, just hop over to go fuck with somebody. I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
I saw security. That's all I can say.
Never hopped the fence to go into a pool though. I did that when I used to live in Florida. Fuck hotels.
Yeah, I'm not going. I mean, yeah, because when you get caught, I just want to go for a swim. But if you get caught, it's what are you doing in here? Oh, I'm here to fuck with somebody. That's not good.
Why don't you just say oh, my girl lives over here and she.
We have you on video breaking and entering. What's your excuse? It's oh yeah, I just wanted to fuck with somebody.
Hey, even though DSP's a piece of shit, security ain't gonna let that slide because you're putting everybody's life in danger. Even though they probably look at him, every day. You a fat piece of shit. How the fuck did you even pay rent here? You don't even get the fuck out. Your girl goes to work. You stay the fuck home. What type of job do you do? You play video games? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Your girl is the man of the fucking house.
I imagine other people work harder in that community than he does. Like he's locked up tight. Like I felt like
you're right.
Like I felt like that. I mean, I was in Seattle there and everything, and I was in Renton, and I was in there. He lives not far from the Amazon fulfillment center and all that shit. I was looking for jobs and stuff.
Are you serious?
And I was over there, and I was like, "Oh, should I?" I'm not. As soon as I saw the gate, I was like, "I'm not gonna fucking jump a gate or try any fucking breaking and entering or anything. It's just not worth it. It's not like you have to be a fucking like a stalker to fucking want to like really fuck with him that bad."
Well, do the quiet dignity and grace route. Fill up a balloon with piss and use a slingshot to launch it over at his house, so he can piss on his front step.
I was thinking about. Well, I'll see what I can do. Like if well, I'm not conspiring, but when I move there, I'm not gonna fuck with him or anything. But I have thought about just shining a laser pen like through his window while he's streaming, just to see like what he's on stream, and I know like a red dot is like in the room, like all over the wall and shit. Like what the fuck is that?
He'll think someone's gonna want to shoot him.
He'll probably throw himself to the floor.
Oh my god, that would be so hilarious. That would be so hilarious to make it look like somebody bought a sniper in his ass.
Even better, he throws himself on the floor. Oh my god, they're gonna shoot me! Then like 5 minutes later, I can't get up. I'm too fat and fucked up. I can't get off the floor. Cat. Oh wait, she's at work. Help me! Somebody call 911. Yeah, we've had these prank calls before. We're not sending one over to that house. We've had these prank calls before. He just lays on the floor for hours crying. Please call 911. We did DSP.
He challenged people. He challenged people to come do something and shit. He's like, if someone ever shows up at my house, I'll beat them. What did he say? He said like I'll beat them up or I'll show them what it's about. Well, he used some sort of way of saying he's like, I'll show them what it's about. I'll show them what it's about. If you come to my house, we'll talk all about it. It's like he said something like that, trying to act like a tough guy. When in reality, you just try to run away and call the police as soon as possible.
And in reality, you never want somebody to unexpectedly come to your house, especially if you don't own a gun or a weapon to defend your household, because you never know what that crazy motherfucker might do.
Yeah. You knock on his door and you put a gun to his face, he's just going to shit himself and he's going to fucking be traumatized for the rest of his life. Just leave him alone. He's already fucking fucked up in the head and shit.
Yeah, but now I got the image of him throwing himself on the floor because he sees a red dot. It goes, oh, it's a red dot.
Yeah,
a
red laser.
Throw himself on the floor and they can't get back up until Cat comes home and helps him up. So he's on.
Because you can do that. I feel like I'm such a stalker knowing all this, but like his office is facing towards the street. His office does aim towards the street, so you could theoretically shine a laser pen in there from the street, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
You would need a strong laser and do that shit at night, and make sure the security don't. And make sure security don't catch your ass.
Grab a Marco's pizza thing, whatever, and slap a Marco's pizza on your car. Be like, well, I'm the pizza delivery boy. See, here's the pizza.
Yeah, Marco's is all right. They have real good pizza out there. Giorgio's is fucking sick, dude. Fucking Giorgio's.
Oh god, that'd be hilarious.
But yeah, there's a beggar there. Okay, outside of where DSP lives, there's a beggar on this. There's like homeless people on the street corner near where he lives, and I wonder like how he feels looking at them every time he leaves his palace.
And cries about how they probably make more money than he does.
That's basically you, dude. That's you. Except instead of a street corner, it's on Twitch. Like, it's the only difference. Like, please give me money for blah, blah, blah. He said, yeah, there's a homeless person with a sign that says, any under-the-counter work will be greatly appreciated. And it's just like, damn, DSP, that's you, basically.
I think we just lost Nerd Girl.
Oh, she was the best part of this.
All right, Sausage Fest.
Yeah, get some girls in here right now.
We got girls on the screen.
No, that's the first time we had two girls in this podcast.
Two grills.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. We had that dude that was a DSP fan. Man.
Oh, what is his name? Master Saru Taru, whatever. Oh yeah, Negi. What is it called? Negi the Futa Boxer.
Dude, Master Saru is a fucking creep.
They're all creeps, dude. They're all fucking creeps. All of his fucking fans are creeps. Something's like wrong with this. They're perverted and retarded at the same time.
Hey, am I a creep? I used to be a DSP fan.
You wised up.
Oh, not you wised up. You learned. You learned from it.
Yeah.
I can't even learn. I can't even learn. I mean, what am I even saying here? I can't imagine them learning anything from it. Like where it's like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, so what?
Yeah, you know what I learned? You know what I learned from DSP? I learned 2 important things. 1, he'll flood your inbox, and 2, he'll kick you off Twitter.
No, he bans everybody off Twitter. Wait,
No, he suspended me off of Twitter for like 2 weeks.
I'm banned off Twitter, so I don't even care.
Are you serious? What did you do?
I told you about this before.
Basically, cussing out Republican senators that dog whistle and shit, and just cuss them out, calling them pussies and cowards.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Instead of dog whistling racist shit, why don't you just say that shit? Say what you mean, quit being a little pussy. Like just cussing them out. Like Steve King from Iowa was cussing him out. Like you're a pussy. Why don't you just say white power, instead of dog whistling like a little punk bitch? Like just calling everybody out, including just calling everybody out. But when they look at my tweets, they're like, "Wow, this guy is really fucking mean to everybody," and they're like, they deplatform me because of it. Like mean to everybody, just like fuck you, you suck. Like everybody, like. If someone says some stupid shit, I'm like, fuck you, you're retarded, you suck, you should get the fuck out of here, or like, whatever. Like, I'm trying to think, yeah, Steve King, and who else? There was other people where I was like, yeah, the black people in Mississippi are dumb as fuck. That's the worst state to live in if you're black. Those people are retarded. Like, that's the last tweet I put out before I got kicked out.
You racist piece of shit.
How are you gonna live in Mississippi and complain about racism when it's like it's the poorest, most racist state in the entire fucking continent, and you're gonna complain about shit that's never gonna change? Like, like oh, they did this, they did that. Oh, it's like yeah, duh, they've always done that. And then like I get kicked out of Twitter because I don't have any remorse for that shit. It's just like you're complaining about shit that ain't ever gonna change and hasn't changed. Why are you complaining like anyone cares?
Wow.
Yeah,
I was flagged for
great.
hate.
You guys are gonna love this, or you're gonna cringe. Either way, I'm posting it.
Oh, let's see the cringe.
Alright.
So what's next now?
Yeah, there's a bunch of topics on that page. I just remember. I know there's tons of topics. I'm gonna invite somebody else. No, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know anybody. I have no friends.
So Ron Ring. Here it is.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, James, about BTS. What the fuck is BTS?
Korean pop band.
That's some sex shit.
That makes me so fucking
Let me
mad.
disconnect. What is wrong with my goddamn computer? I think my computer's dying.
Vegan YouTube star 30 reveals he ejaculated for the first time in months after eating salmon following years of feeling depleted on plant-based diet.
What?
That is so far.
Guys, I think I'm gonna.
That is like the 2019.
Head off because.
That is great.
So I think I'm gonna have to head off because my laptop is like just acting up right now, man.
Aww.
Oh,
Saw that porn you were watching.
Yeah,
not watching. I probably should stop downloading it though.
Wait, didn't you say it was a furry? It's that furry
anime.
The furry little or whatever the fuck.
What?
I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's not Sonic Fox. He doesn't watch cub porn.
Oh.
Oh man, Memeology is going in on Sonic Fox real bad on Twitter.
Hold on.
He deserves it. I mean, well, he really does. Dude, he really deserves it. He's a really good heel. If you really think about it, Sonic Fox is a really good heel. Who wouldn't want to see a gay furry get the shit beat out of him by like a heterosexual guy who's like, beat him and then tip his head off or whatever the fuck, like the little costume or whatever. Like you beat him and then throw that shit on the ground and step on it. Like I beat you, I'm the man now. You just a bitch. Like I would pay to see that rivalry between that guy and somebody. Somebody needs to beat him. I don't know who, but somebody needs to beat him and end that reign of terror.
Maximilian.
Yeah, Maximilian needs to have a match against Sonic.
I want to see somebody beat him in a game, and that way that end his reign of terror.
I'm confident I could beat Sonic Fox and Skullgirls.
Well, there's girls in the game. He probably wouldn't like to play that game.
2D.
Yeah, BTS. I was getting mad about that because I kept seeing BTS on my recommended, and I'm like, what? If it ain't built to spill, it's fucking shit. It's like it's not built to. BTS has always been built to spill. And I was just like, who the fuck is that? BTS. What the fuck? How are you gonna steal somebody's sort of steal somebody's acronym. It's like Rage Against the Machine and then somebody coming out with Rag'em. Or Rage Against the Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Built to Spill is like one of the best alternative rock bands of all time. Dude. I need that money to pay. I need 20. Okay, if anybody is watching this still, we need $20,000 to keep this podcast going. So, send the money
via tips,
Seattle
bits, or
Children's
cheers.
Hospital. Didn't DSP try to do like charity at one point, but it was like just to get him more money?
Yeah, it was a fundraiser, and then he got in trouble for saying fundraiser.
Did someone who left? Was it Cyber?
Cyber said his computer was crashing or something, so he had to run away.
He ran away. Does GTG ever come on this podcast? Like, that'd be pretty cool.
He's busy, but he's been on here a couple times.
Yeah, I'm always on his videos, and he's always liking my comments on his videos. And I just wonder what his story's about, like with Asian JTG and all that whole scene. Like, the Detractors are a really interesting community. How like they don't really interact with one another. They all have their own separate little communities, and they stay away from each other.
Well, I mean,
but they're all in the thing. They're all into the same stuff, but they all stay away from each other.
We've always invited Mighty D, Tevin, GTG. Like, anyone wants to come on, you can come on. But obviously, they're busy. Like, right now, Dante Christ is doing his own live stream. I'm sure Tevin's doing his own live stream. Like, people are busy, so.
Yeah, GTG. I love to talk to GTG because his videos are always fun. Like, GTG is like, I love his content just because the way he gets so pissed off sometimes is exactly how I get with Phil, where it's like you try to make sense of it and it just makes you mad because it doesn't make any sense. And then you just start cussing at, you start cussing at somebody who's not even there. Like, you stupid motherfucker, you fucking greedy piece of shit. Like, there's nobody there. And you're just mad as fuck because some guy exists, and just because he exists, you get mad. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you even do for a living? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so what else is on the fucking docket here? I'm gonna drink some more gin. It's Grey Goose. Grey Goose. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, I want some gin instead. Gin's actually better. I had that recently.
I got a birthday coming up, so I might buy me a bottle of gin.
Gin is good. All things considered, like all memes aside, it's actually pretty good.
I'm pretty much like a whiskey dude. Like, I like my whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey's good, and bourbon. Real fucking classy. Yeah, I have an alcohol certification or whatever, so and serve alcohol.
I don't drink anything, so I'm good on that. I'm a good kid.
Wait,
I stick to all natural.
Don't you live in Canada?
I stick to all natural, gluten-free, fat-free, lead-free cocaine and cocaine accessories.
Cocaine accessories.
James, one of these days, I have to get you a shot of whiskey.
James Lester? Don't you live in Canada, James? Or probably not.
Perhaps.
Or maybe, yeah. Well, you probably smoke then. Then probably. Well,
Est-ce que vous comprenez français?
No, you probably smoke. All the Canadians are smokers.
Oh.
It's all so.
Un momento, por favor.
Yo, what if DSP smoked? What would he act like? He'd probably be like.
He would act. Oh God, I don't even want to think.
Yeah, that's why all the snow is in Canada.
Well, I don't even.
It's just smoke. It's just smoke. It's frozen smoke. It's processed smoke. Smoke from the ozone layer.
I would say he said he smoked pot once in college, and dude, it made me so sick. I started puking and everything. Like,
you don't puke on weed.
Yeah, you don't puke on weed.
Weed is prescribed to cancer patients with vomiting problems.
Exactly.
And anorexic people.
It's like he obviously doesn't know what weed is. Yeah. He's probably never smoked it.
He's one of those people. He's one of those people that smokes it and then like they placebo affect their behavior. Where it's like, oh wow, I'm dizzy, guys. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck it does. He doesn't know what the fuck.
I would say he hates people who smokes. In my special project, I had one of the special little clips of him shitting on someone like, dude, are you high? Are you fucking high? This guy's fucking high. What the shit? Here we are trying to play this game and you're fucking high. Get the fucking bong out of your hand, you fucking pot smoker.
Yeah, the guy in Call of Duty, the guy in Call of Duty and his teammate. Like,
and he was
he wouldn't even talk to the guy. He wasn't even talking to the guy directly either. So there's no chemistry in DSP streams. That's why I really hate the motherfucker, because he just sits there in a little isolation chamber, just talking to himself basically, or to his stream. Like, he doesn't interact with anybody, and it's just like, why the fuck would I want to watch that? There's no entertainment there's no entertainment in isolation, where it's just like, I'm just gonna sit here, play video games, and talk to you guys, and then if anything happens, I'm just gonna talk to you guys about what's happening and not the people in the game. Where it would be a lot funnier if he did.
Or last time he muted, is like, oh hey, I'm gonna be playing with people. Nope, I am going to mute them. And so they killed him and took his shit because, like, hey, let's go to this point. You're good to go? Hello? You gonna say anything? Alright, fine, fuck it. They killed him, took his shit, and then left him. Because he refused to communicate with them.
I think one of the most epic ones he had was, what was it? It was in Black Ops.
Is Suffern there?
He got killed. Suffern's here. Like, he's here and there.
Oh, you're echoing a little bit. Okay, that's what's going on. I thought I was hearing somebody who muted me on somebody else's mic. I don't know. I'm paranoid about that. Like Christian. Oh, why is everybody blocking me?
But yeah, it was when someone killed DSP, or was it when DSP killed someone and then the dude was rattling off like, Phil's a lazy bastard who eats hamburgers all day and fast food. Just sitting there like, oh, rattled off on Phil, and then Phil was like,
all Phil does is the fake laugh. All he'll do is fake laugh and call the guy an idiot. That's all he'll do.
Or Russian to mute everyone. It's like, mute, 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 mute.
And then he'll repeat what they called him, and he'll say, "What an idiot! Yeah, I do that all day. Yeah, I jerk off in front of children. Yeah, I eat burgers all day. Oh, what an idiot!" And that's all he'll do.
While not denying that he actually does that.
Yeah, he doesn't deny anything. He just repeats. Yeah, just laugh, clown laugh, and then call somebody an idiot.
I do give props to the person who clipped all of
yeah, that was over on Twitter. The guy posted.
Wait, what is that?
His goat laugh.
I made a video.
Someone took off his goat laugh from one video.
I tried to make a clown compilation. I gave up after like a couple hours. It's just ridiculous. I made an compilation where all his ums during a pre-stream is just him saying over and over. He's a fucking doofus who can't go like 4 words without just fucking brain farting like Patrick from SpongeBob. Yeah, here's that GIF.
From
I'm looking for the goat laugh.
I'll just listen to the what was it? The emergency. Laid off from
Machinima.
I think it was it was Machinima. And throughout the whole video, like after every word, he'd be like, DSP, here,
Yeah, it's like, dude, speak. What are you trying to fucking say? Just say it. Like Dr. Phil last night was saying on Joe Rogan, he's like, the human brain thinks of like certain amount of words every second or something, and it's like, damn, DSP, you're dumb as fuck. Just say whatever the fuck you want to say. Why do you gotta say after every fucking 3 words?
Like
I'm gonna be funny. Shut the fuck up. Like, and if you go back in time to his other videos back when he was in Connecticut and shit, he had no problem speaking like a normal human being. I think it's the isolation causes brain rot.
The isolation, the lack of exercise, and all the gym that he does is literally rotting his brain.
After 4 words,
I think in his videos, you could see in the corner of where was it? He had like 2 big old jugs of Tanqueray.
Oh yeah,
and we're talking
yeah.
hole in it. He had 2 of those, and Phil said he went through like 2.5 of those.
That's ridiculous. That's a lot. That's a lot of gin. Yeah, he had 2 gallons. He had 2 1-gallon jugs of Tanqueray at the hipster hotel with Leanna on a staycation.
And they went through it for that weekend.
Yeah,
there's no way she drank that much.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, he must. I mean, I know Leanna has a grating personality, but damn, you wouldn't need that much alcohol just to tolerate her. Jesus, that's way too much alcohol. That's a problem. That's like intervention type shit, where it's like you have problems. You have some problems you need to handle. Just doing 2 gallons.
Damn it! Where's the goat laugh? Because I know I shared it when someone put it together. I'm looking for the goat laugh video, where it's literally like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of him says because Brian and Kecken were playing and they were being entertaining. People were loving it, and he just everything.
Yeah, because he doesn't interact with anybody. That's why his streams are shit. It's not like it's not like, oh hey DSP, you want to play a couple rounds on DOA 6? Oh yeah, come in the stream on Bob. Like even LTG is better than that, because at least the LTG interacts with people that come on there and they're like, oh I could beat your ass in Street Fighter. All right, get on the fucking game and then we'll see. DSP is like hiding from the world and just trying to suck all the money out of it. It's just ridiculous.
Is this a
sucking the money?
DSP retweeted it too.
Yeah, where the fuck is my video at? DSP compilation. Yeah, it really gets aggravating because when you're editing it together, like he says after every sentence. It's just like, learn to fucking speak. Like, stop fucking saying after every sentence.
Yeah, guys, if you could give me some more tips, that would be great. Because I really need to pay my I need to pay my bills. God damn, this is gonna.
Yeah, he says. Yeah, it gets really fucking annoying after a while. It's just he always says after every fucking thing he does. It's like every time he says it's like he's thinking of a way to like phrase something to get money. I don't know. Thanksgiving emergency. Is this it? Summary for December. I think this is actually the best one. Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is probably the one I want. Yeah. Only 40 views. Yeah, thinking of his next lie. It really is sad that he lives in a world of lies, and he just he's not honest at all. It's not genuine. He's not a genuine personality where it's like, hey, this is who I am. I hope you enjoy. It's I'm pretending to be somebody who wants to make tons of money off video games. It's just like boring. Like interact with people. Do something entertaining.
His form of interaction is give me money.
Well, that's why he says, interaction tonight was slow, guys, when he doesn't make money. It's like there could be 1,000 people in his chat talking, 1,000 chats a second. Yeah, it was really slow tonight, guys. I don't know why it was so slow tonight, guys. Maybe I should try something different. So it won't be such slow interaction. Like you had 1,000 people and they're talking to you. Oh, they weren't attaching money to the chat.
And it's just, you can't monetize watching somebody playing a video game. He's going to kill the industry because people are going to realize how stupid it really is. Like, look what this guy's doing. People like this really deserve to make a living doing this. It's like, fuck no. Like, this shouldn't even be a thing. Then the whole industry will die. Because it's like, this shouldn't even be a thing. People playing video games on stream for other people to watch and give money to. Like, what? How is that making the world any better? Like, they should be out washing cars or just doing something productive to help the society in some way instead of just fucking sitting around manipulating people for money. Loco Sam.
God damn, I was gonna know this shit. I mean, not being able to find this.
Well, just watch my video. My video is the best. Or play my video on the stream.
Give me a link.
It's on the Discord.
It's right there. Hey, imagine that. Uno momento.
Thanksgiving emergency. It's basically I need money. Thanks.
There we go. And play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Darkside Phil. I welcome you to this very special video and stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's obviously a video. If you're watching this
What a fucking idiot. What an idiot.
What was that?
He just stuttered. He was just like wah wah. What he was trying to say didn't even involve the wah sound. Like he can't speak. He's mind rotting because of the isolation and lack of social like interaction.
Appreciate it. And tomorrow's another day, and hopefully things are better. All right, guys? All right, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Later.
That was great. Thank you for sharing that.
That's all.
Thanks, I can share with
that's
others.
all he had to. That's all he had to say. All he had to say was, "Give me money. Thanks for the support." He had nothing really to say that entire time. If you don't give me money, I'll lose my house. Please support me with money. That's all he really has to say. He makes it last forever. I've always said DSP's... Yeah, Loco Sam in the Discord says, I've always said that DSP is going to bring on some kind of apocalypse. I don't know about that. Well, maybe like a digital apocalypse where it's like, look, this is what happens if you play video games every day and try to make a living playing video games every day at an amateur, casual level that doesn't really, like kind of monetize hobbies. Monetizing people's hobbies. Not good. Well, it is good if you're good, if you're taking it seriously and want to be good at it. I have a feeling that like, didn't people were saying like the new Republican tax rates were gonna like change things for him where he can't declare on video games anymore or something?
Well, the issue is that a lot of small businesses used to be able to write stuff off that they can't write off anymore. So it could be an issue with him of, oh yeah, I can write this off. Actually, no, you can't anymore. But to know for sure, we'd have to wait. Because I'm sure he'd be like, this is bullshit. I bought the PS4 for my business. I bought the big screen TV for my business. I bought all these games for my business. Now my tax attorney tell me I can't write those off anymore. This is bullshit.
It's like, yeah, those are all vanity items. Like, yeah, sorry, I have a cold. Oh yeah, I'm getting that DSP phlegm. Maybe if I snort. But yeah, that's vanity items. You can't just say, well, I operate a fucking porno something, and I have to pay for all the prostitutes to have sex with me, and I have to declare that on my taxes. It's like, you can't do that. Just because you're monetizing something doesn't mean you can declare everything associated with it on your phone.
Well, his other issue is, like the PlayStation and the TV, we know he has PlayStation View, which he watches on the PlayStation, which means he uses the PlayStation for something other than business. As soon as he uses it for one... He spends 5 seconds seeing something on PlayStation View on that PlayStation and that TV. That's no longer a business expense. But he's still going to write it off.
Yep.
Just like he writes off the entire house. He doesn't write off part of it. He doesn't just write off the office. He writes off all of it. If he ever gets audited, he's going to jail.
He tries to write off the house itself?
Well,
how the fuck is that possible?
If you work from home, you can write off like, all right, let's say my energy bill is this much. I can write off 20% of that. I can write off 10% of my mortgage because I work from home in this office. But he's the kind of person that will just write off all of it. He'll write off the entire mortgage. He'll try to write off kind of like what Onision did. Onision, I did a house tour of my house. That means I can write off the house as a business expense. And now he owes the government $600,000.
Yeah, for real. That's fraud. That's fucking fraud. That's just not. Keep in mind, there's people with real jobs out in society that actually provide a service to people that don't get a fraction of what these people get. And all these people do is sit on their ass trying to find ways to scam the government and people out of money.
And I made sure to share that Thanksgiving emergency re-upload video that you shared with me. I shared it to my Twitter and to my Vacante and all that. So hopefully more people can see it.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I also did a video recently with there was an old Goofy cartoon where it's like a road rage cartoon about Goofy having road rage, and I edited J-Ross over all the road rage part. So like it's Goofy road raging, but then I put J-Ross audio over it where he's just screaming and
being J-Ross.
It's called Road Re. It's called Road Rees.
It's about me.
Me. It's about me.
Have you guys been checking out the actual live stream?
No, not really.
Watching The Lion King.
I don't like there to be I don't like there to be echoes and shit. Let me check.
Oh, you know he's mute the live stream. Yeah, me watching The Lion King. I've never seen this before. Wife. Oh dear, better get the tissues ready. Me. I hardly think I'm going to jack up to a bunch of lions, Karen. Like, not what she wants the tissues for.
All right, how many people are watching, I wonder?
Right now we have 8 watching.
8 people watching. All right. Who's going to get DOA 6 on Friday?
I might.
Titties, and counter holds.
Holes or holds?
Counter hold, both. Counter holds.
Honestly, I'm doing a whole no new games 2019, so I can't buy anything. I have too many.
That's what DSP says. That's a DSP meme.
I have too many games sitting here going, play me, for me to go out and buy even more games.
Yeah, the games I'm getting are DOA 6, and then Mario Maker 2, whenever that comes out, and then Final Fantasy Zodiac Age for the Switch, because it's portable. That'd be pretty cool.
Isn't that the, what was it, 12 redone?
I think. Yeah,
to have like all the DLCs.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game really.
Oh.
Except for 14 and 11.
So you've only done the online ones?
Yeah, I've never done an actual actual. So who is that chick? Oh, is that that's not, doesn't matter.
I have no idea who it is. But I like to provide eye
like
candy.
I always see that in your videos where it's like, who are those chicks? It's like, it doesn't matter, they're hot.
I honestly don't know.
I say like,
oh shit, the FBI is knocking.
I say like, I don't know who any of these ladies are. They just pop up on one of my Facebook groups or my Twitter page.
What do you type in to see chicks like that? Just hot girl? Like where do you?
I don't know. Especially on Facebook, you get all the cosplay pages. It's like, ooh, cosplay. All right.
Yeah, there's some good cosplayers on Facebook.
All right.
I follow like one thick chick. That's like the only cosplayer I follow. I need to follow more though. You just type in cosplay and then follow a bunch of people.
Pretty much.
Wow, that chick fucking nice glasses. Just imagine like, what pickup line would you give this chick if you were there in real life? If she's sitting there with her tits hanging out in real life, what would you say?
Can I have some milk?
Give me some milk. Give me some of those. Let me touch them. Like, no, you can't touch them. Like, why the fuck are you showing them to me?
It's like a museum. You can look, but you can't touch.
She looks like a museum librarian or something.
She looks more like a teacher.
Why couldn't we have those kind of teachers when I was in school?
Yeah, there was one at my school at one point. Like, there's this chick. Yeah, there's chicks that are like still single and like in college when they become like not teachers but like teachers' aides, I guess. Like, there's certain teachers that are single, and they just don't talk about that type of shit. But like, there's this one chick who used to dress like that, and like everybody would always hit on her because of it. And then she eventually stopped dressing like that because everybody would always fuck with her. And like at one point, she was answering one of my questions at the table one time, And like she was leaning down and her tits were like basically out in my face, and then she noticed I was looking at him and she fucking tucked those motherfuckers back in. It was just like, yeah, you're a teacher. Why the fuck are you dressed like that?
You ruined it for everybody.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I was just sitting there looking at him. And she noticed I was looking at him and was like, oh shit, I gotta tuck these things back in. It's like, yeah, no shit, you gotta tuck them back in. like, oh yeah, this is how you do long division. And she's sitting there like her tits in my face. Like,
I got some long division.
Let me divide that pussy flap. Pussy flap. Let me divide that cervix.
I'm surprised Cohen wasn't shot. During his testimony, one of the Republicans yelled, "You're a pathological liar. You don't know the truth from falsehood." So Cohen responded, "Sir, I'm sorry, you're referring to me or the president?"
Yeah, yeah. Those people are such hacks, dude. The fucking Republicans they're all hacks, dude. That's why I'm moving from fucking Georgia to Seattle. I don't care if there's transsexual libtards everywhere. Those people are still more credible and honest than Republicans are. Republicans are just they're a bunch of dog whistling racist punks that won't just say, hi, we're racist white nationalists and we don't want to really share our country with anybody. Just be fucking honest and everybody will get what they want. Lie and you're just gonna make everybody pissed off.
Well, you see the new picture they've been sharing of a picture of Trump with Jesus behind him, like, after 8 years of tyranny under Obama, we finally got a president who looks like us. It's like, ooh.
Yeah, even though Jesus didn't. Like, it's just ridiculous.
I like that. Man. Jesus fled to Egypt to hide. Huh, but he was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy. How the fuck is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy hiding in Egypt? A blue-haired,
exactly. And it's like, why would you want the information of Jesus from the people that killed him? Like the institute, like the same nationality that killed him. It's like, oh, Martin Luther King was a white man and he did so much for black people's rights because it's like they're trying to rewrite history. And it just makes me so annoyed. In fact, like, why are you a Christian if you
and upload
Trump and Jesus? Oh, you uploaded it? Okay, yeah. It's like Jesus said like it's easier to get a camel through the eye of a needle than a rich man into heaven. And Trump is a rich man who swore on the Bible and then lied to everybody about cheating on his wife with a sex. What do you call her? What do you call her? A porn star? I call her just a sex worker, basically. Stormy Daniels. So it's like you swore on the Bible, and then he was cheating on his wife and lying about it with a sex worker. And people are just like, they're just so ignorant that they choose to put their heads up their ass and just ignore it. Like, dude, if you're getting your social cues from a guy who hasn't worked a day in his life and lies about everything, then you have real big problems. All right, let's see here. And look like us. What the fuck?
That's some racist shit right there.
It really is. Jesus wasn't fucking white.
I was say, how does a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy hide in Egypt? If he was gonna hide, he would have gone to Norway or something.
After 8 years, long years of tyrannical rule. But the thing is, Jerry Falwell Jr., who the fuck... See, this is why I get kicked off of Twitter, because I'd personally attack people like this. I'd go to their fucking Twitter and say, what kind of bullshit state is your dumbass sister fucking ass from, you fucking retard? What are you fucking... Jesus is white, you fucking... What kind of farm are you living on, you fucking dipshit motherfucker? I know they're in these flyover states that ain't nobody going on vacations to because these dumb motherfuckers live there. And it's like, damn, these people are just like dumb as shit. And it's like, I just cuss them out basically. Like, we know your state ain't anywhere anybody needs to visit if your dumbass is living there. Jerry Falwell Jr. Where I bet you it's like West Virginia or some shit. Jerry Falwell Jr. Can't imagine Trump doing anything that's not good. Let's see, American lawyer. What kind of shit state? Yeah, Lynchburg, Virginia. Wait, where does he live? No, where does he live? Lives. Where does he live? Jay Falwell Jr. Where does he live? Where does he live? Siblings. It says he was born in Lynchburg, Virginia. When I was living in Virginia, people wouldn't hang out with me because their families were racist. And it's like, wow, that's a lot of integrity right there. Like, oh, don't hang out with the kids that aren't white. It's like, what if they're just like us? It's like, yeah, well, don't talk to them. it's like they're aliens pretending to be human beings. Like, don't have a high profile. We're here to take over the world. Don't talk to everybody. Don't talk to anybody. All right, what is this guy? His politics is all that. Where does he live? Personal life. He lives on a farm in Bedford County, Virginia. Like I fucking just said. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. They're all the fucking same. That's why I have no respect for them. It's not like racists are like a rainbow of different types of people. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. And that's their agenda. They want everybody to think and be like them. They want everybody to be the same. And it's just like, just cuss them out. Call them out their name. Call them a bunch of cross-burning sister fuckers that live on a farm fucking animals. Like, they'll get really mad about it, but at the end of the day, you're probably right. And it's like, Virginia, ain't nobody going to Virginia. Fuck Virginia. And fuck you too, motherfucker. Like, damn, he said fuck you and your state. It's like, damn, dude. It's like, well, how are you supposed to fucking defend yourself if you know they're right? Deep down, you know that they're right. Like, you know that ain't nobody benefit from visiting Virginia or listening to what those people have to say. Because if their state was profitable, then maybe people would have a reason to give a shit. Like, look, for instance, from Virginia to fucking Florida, let's say the eastern coast, California makes twice as much money with half as many people as Virginia to Florida. So that just goes to show you, like, I'll listen to you when your GDP is competitive with California's. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not earning enough money. You're not generating enough money and producing enough for me to give a fuck what you think. Like Idaho and other places, it's like, well, I think blah blah blah. Black people, brown people suck. It's like, what great thriving civilization are you part of? It's like, I'm on a farm in Bedford County, Virginia. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, like, anyone benefits from listening to that shit. Go fuck your cows and shut the hell up. Like, seriously, like, we don't benefit from that. Like, ain't nobody benefit. Maybe you do out in your farm or your fucking isolated farm. Was that a fart, a burp, or a cow impersonation?
A burp. Sorry.
But seriously, I get fed up with it. That's why I'm banned off Twitter, because I get fed up with their shit and I just call them the fuck out. Like, what kind of shithole do you live in that we should listen to your dumb ass? It's like, oh, I live in West Virginia. Like, okay, fuck you and fuck West Virginia. Next. Like, like, ain't nobody can benefit. Yeah, for real. It's like, okay. It's like, if we listen to you, is all of a sudden all of our problems going to go away? Fuck no. You're West Virginia. Shut the fuck up. Like, if your GDP is high, meaning you generate tons of money for our country, then I'll listen to you. But as long as you're just a bunch of fucking poor people on farms and shit, why the fuck should we take you seriously? Like,
never forget, the state of Kentucky has the most people on welfare per capita.
Oh, I thought it was Mississippi. Mississippi is like the worst state in the country. It's like the poorest state. Most of the money used to run Mississippi comes from the government itself, because Mississippi doesn't generate any money. And it's like the people in Alabama and shit, like, they have opinion. They blame other people for their problems, but at the end of the day, all the more diverse, not multicultural, because, you know, there's non-white patriots and shit. Like, the more diverse areas that are more tolerant make twice as much, thrice as much, quadruple the amount of money that these people do.
California,
they generate so much more money for this
in the world. California, the state of California is 5th in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my standards. Where it's like, if you're like, how much money do you generate? Oh yeah, shut the fuck up. Like, just stay on your farm, fuck your sister, and shut the fuck up. We don't listening to you is just it's like the teacher from Charlie Brown. Like, nothing. It's not gonna help. White people are right. Everybody else is wrong. Their fault. We're on drugs and cucked and
fucking
whatever.
meth heads.
It's Mexicans' fault we're on opiates. It's like, yeah, it's Mexicans' fault. It's Mexicans' fault you have nothing to do out in fucking Bedford County, Virginia. Like, yeah, it's Mexicans' fault you're all on drugs out there. Shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, for real. Like, I just get upset about all that shit, because it's like, dude, it's obvious as fuck you're just a bunch of drug-addled racist losers out in some place nobody wants to be, and blaming everybody else while nobody wants to be there. It's just, like, stupid. I'll listen to the patriots who are, like, more grounded in what they truly believe in, like more grounded, where it's like, oh, I believe in this America and fight for this America. Those are the people who you should respect, not the people who are out in fucking Bedford County, Virginia, talking shit. Like, who the fuck are you? Yeah. It's like, who the fuck are you? It's like, I'm a farmer from Bedford County, Virginia. It's like, who the fuck cares what you think, motherfucker? Like, what do you want? You want an extra? Here's an extra cow. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, how would you poor if you're a farmer? Don't they normally make a lot of money?
Not with people like Obama ruining the economy.
Nah, they used to,
of good,
but then
good God-fearing Christian folks.
Trump started that little war, whatever, with China, and so China's like, all right, fine. We'll no longer buy any soybeans from America. So then they started buying them all from Brazil and Canada. So now the farmers had to get a $70 billion bailout from the government. Because, oh, hey, we got all these soybeans. And no one to sell it to because the largest buyer of soybeans stopped buying it from us. So much winning.
Oh, did you see the newest... You see the newest Trump negotiations with China where he didn't know what memorandum of agreement is, and he basically his second grade mind didn't know what memorandum of agreement is or memorial. What was it? Some MOA. It means like memorial. It's a contract. It's basically a fancy word for contract. And Donald Trump didn't know what the word meant, so he said, "I don't agree with an MOA. I don't like an MOA. I'm not agreeing to an MOA. I only want a contract or a trade deal." It's like, it is a contract and a trade deal, you fucking retard. If you actually knew what words meant, you'd know that. Like, he doesn't, and then he was bickering back and forth with his lead negotiator about what he's gonna call the document. like what he's gonna call the document. It's like China's here to negotiate against tariffs against, various things like soybeans or whatever to make more money for people in America. And we're going to sign an MOA, a memorandum of agreement or whatever, and we're going to do that. He's like, I don't like calling it a memorandum of agreement. And so they bicker back and forth for 2 minutes about what the document's going to be called.
Well, realize
instead of what's going to actually be in the fucking document.
Well, realize if he doesn't understand what the word is, the people who vote for him don't understand what the word is.
Yeah, it's pathetic. It really is pathetic. It's like, I don't like that word. I'm not agreeing to anything that isn't a trade deal. It's like, it is a trade deal. Like, he tried to, in a politely way, tell him it was a trade deal, but it's like, you can't tell him shit. Like, he doesn't. It's like he's learning disabled but doesn't want to learn at the same exact time. So it's like you're trying to tell him trying to tell him something, but he doesn't listen. Oh, that's a huge trick I just did. Yeah, still working.
My Republican friends blame everything on Hillary. It's like, well, if she had won, the Republicans wouldn't have been able.
Hillary doesn't even exist.
And I was like, well, if Hillary had won the election, the Congress would still be owned by the Republicans. To keep the liberals from trying to ban guns, but she'd be able to veto all the stuff that the Republicans want to pass. It's like, wait. So you admit the reason you owe $5,000 more this year in taxes because all the stuff you used to write off you can't write off anymore. The reason you owe that is because of Republicans, but it's Hillary's fault because if she had won, she would have been able to veto the Republican tax bill that made it that you owe an extra $5,000 this year. So somehow they find a way to blame Hillary.
Hillary's not even fucking relevant anymore. Like, her relevance died when she lost the election, but they're still blaming her. They still bring her up like she's relevant. Like, well, if Hillary was a bad choice too, but I mean, what kind of state is our country in when we have corporate politodroid Hillary Clinton running towards fucking retard read the script Trump, who hasn't worked a day in his life and doesn't really understand shit. Like, those are the two fucking choices. Like, that's the best we have. Like, those two idiots. Like, that's pretty fucking sad. But blaming one or the other really doesn't help. We all have to come together and try to figure out how to. See, I wouldn't even mind a Republican being in charge as long as they're not retarded. Like, they can do everything that Trump wants to do without being a fucking incendiary, like pissing everybody off. You could quietly accomplish everything he wants to do if you're just not an asshole about it. Just quietly. You can build a wall at a tenth of the speed over 10 times the amount of time. Like, instead of getting 5 billion, get like 1 billion in over 5 years.
Exactly.
It's so stupid. Like, it makes me really fucking ashamed to be an American because it's like, how dumb are these motherfuckers that they can't just fucking figure this basic shit out? Where it's like,
it's the art of the deal, dude.
The art of the deal. I don't want a memorandum of agreement. I want a trade deal. It's like, that's what we're fucking talking about. You could trip him up with basic, just like different words that mean the same thing. Like, yeah, I heard the Chinese guy was laughing at him in that meeting. Like, he was laughing at him because it was just like,
I would too.
You're sitting there, you're bickering about the definition of a document that we're signing, not the contents of the document. Yep. It's like, I don't want you to call it a contract. I want you to call it a trade deal. I won't sign a contract. I'll only sign a trade deal. Like, what are you talking about?
Even I know there's a difference between the two. Like, what the fuck? I mean, they're the same fucking thing.
They're the same fucking thing. Yeah, the more you think about it, the more you start hurting. It starts to hurt your head and make you aggravated. Like, It's like explaining something to a child. It's like, what the fuck? My brain hurts just trying to fucking come to grips with how stupid somebody can be, not to know that the synonyms of basic words.
Yeah.
Like old Frank Caliendo joke is like he makes the George Bush voice. He's like, synonyms. That's my favorite flavor. Like, because just people are so stupid. People are so goddamn stupid, and it's like we have an education crisis in America. Really, I mean, it's bad. If you're living in a flyover state, there's a reason you guys are poor. You could make a lot more money if you were a lot more progressive, and there's reasons for everything, but they don't want to take those reasons. They just want to blame minorities for everything. And Hillary and Obama, they want to blame everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
Like when a white guy puts up that fucking heroin into his veins, it's whose fault is that? It's not somebody else's fault. Also, in my county, all the drug traffickers are white, and they're all like trailer park looking white people.
Now, my favorite is I live next to Toledo. North Side, the police shut down a meth lab, and the North Side rioted. It's like, oh, you got all these black drug dealers. Like, I'm sorry, who does crystal meth? White people. Who rioted when the police shut down a meth lab in North Toledo? White people.
Yeah. It's basic accountability. It's like the kryptonite of America. Basic accountability and record keeping, where it's just like, oh, all of them ethnic minorities are the ones ruining all of the shit. It's like, you look at the mugshot. The mugshots will tell the fucking story. Where it's like, where are all those minorities you were talking about? Like, there are none.
How come none of these white people have teeth?
Yeah, exactly. They're all like Aryan Brotherhood white people are in control of major drug trafficking operations in the flyover states. And it's like, unless you live in fucking border states, I don't think it's the majority of the drugs are probably being made by white people and sold by white people.
And it's like, well, look at Chicago. All right, one city in the state. Let's look at, Nebraska, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. Well, we're not supposed to look at those. We're supposed to look at Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's fucked up. I don't even know what the fuck. It's that. Yeah, I could get on all the conspiracy theories and shit, but yeah.
It's like a 5-hour drive for me, and I've been there once. It's like,
what's the wait? Chicago has a bad murder rate and bad drugs, and it's. I mean, that's just. Isn't that like gang culture and shit? I don't know.
It's like, well, you go to the good parts. What's the good part? The 3-block radius around Sears Tower where all the police are, because that's a tourist attraction. Tourist attractions. Plenty of police. It's an okay part. The rest of Chicago, avoid.
Chicago's a dangerous place, man. There's fucking Klan members and MAGA people waiting outside at 2:30 in the morning outside Subway, waiting to put a noose around someone's neck and pours bleach on them.
What fucking Subway is open at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That thing was such a lie when I first heard that. I was like, God damn, this guy's really fucking up everything. Like. Not everything, but he's really bad at making up a story. Like, it's like, yeah, it's okay. So it's 9 degrees below zero. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And then you're saying there's a bunch of Klan members and racist MAGA people outside of a Subway in Chicago at 2 a.m. in the morning with bleach and a noose already tied up, ready to go. Like, you are the worst story maker ever.
The reason why he's an actor, not a director.
Yeah, that's a producer or a writer. Everybody knew that shit was bullshit, or I knew it was bullshit immediately. I was like, that story does not sound remotely like who the fuck is waiting at 2 o'clock in the morning? And if you're a racist and you're in some fucking like white wing terror group or some shit, why are you gonna be fucking outside in the fucking cold or some shit? Or even like, why wouldn't you want to do something in a more comfortable environment or something? Like plot and then I don't know. It just seems kind of stupid. Or we're gonna wait outside this Subway at 2 o'clock in the morning
and hope the guy we attacked doesn't have a gun.
Like, people are really. I mean, I think that's the effect of Donald Trump. People are thinking that right wingers are dog shit retarded, and that stories like this are fucking possible. Like where. It's not possible.
Well, stories like that are technically possible. I mean, come on. If someone came up to you and told you the top 10 highlights of DSP, would you believe it? Wait. The guy jerked off in front of children and wasn't immediately banned from YouTube? Yeah. Bull fucking shit. Wait. This guy made $120,000, and that was a bad year. A bad year was $120,000. And you're telling me right now, if I was to go to his channel, he'd be crying that he's broke? Yeah. Bull fucking shit. Yeah. It's like, no, this is 100% true.
The world we're living in is kind of fucked up. It's almost like the Matrix is just glitching out, and it's like, somebody please do something.
Wait. Insane Clown Posse made fun of him in their song. There's no fucking way.
Oh,
Played a clip.
What did they say? What did they say? I'm not hip to that news. What did they say?
Fuck. Well, I'll just get the. It's gonna take me a second. Come on, start. I'll play the song clip. They make fun of him for jerking off on camera.
Oh, man.
Wow. Insane Clown Posse Gamer.
That's the name of the song, Gamer?
Gamer something.
See, I'm telling you, like, he's gonna ruin the industry. He's gonna ruin what it means to be a gamer. It's like, oh, a gamer and a streamer. Oh, DarkSidePhil is a gamer and a streamer. Those people are slobs.
Oh, shut up! Goddamn commercial.
Oh, you don't use AdBlock.
I'm on my phone. If I was on my phone, I would. My computer, I got it, but here we go. Then let's see. No, would have been about right here. 1 second.
He sounds like really angry, like a Detractor would be.
Yeah, like, what? Is there a camera on me? Oh no, I was just jerking off a minute ago. It's like, how is Insane Clown Posse making fun of him? Like, what? Like you said, there's a glitch in the Matrix. There's no way this is real life where Insane Clown Posse is making fun of him. Like, how is Insane Clown Posse detractors?
Because he's a pop culture. Okay, I heard on Reddit that somebody was saying that there was somebody whose job it was to rehabilitate mentally handicapped adults to get jobs or something, and they brought up like failing at video games, and then somebody said what, like DarkSidePhil, and then the whole class laughed at him. So there's like mentally ill handicapped adults that are having trouble adapting to society, all laughing at him. Like, he's a clown and he doesn't realize it. Yo, DSP should be in the Insane Clown. No, he's not insane though. Oh yeah, he is an insane clown. The thing is, Insane Clown Posse is like a satire or like it's horror. It's a character, but I don't think DSP's a character. I think he's a real insane clown.
As like, again, if someone came up to you and said, "Oh yeah, this guy, he's so bad," Insane Clown Posse made fun of him in one of their songs. Who the fuck would believe that?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Who else did they do diss records for? They've done bigger fish to fry. They've fried bigger fish than him. Oh, did they? Yeah. Where the fuck is Dr. Dre? Is he dead, locked in the basement?
That's Eminem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, where is Dr. Dre? Where is he?
He's dead,
he's
live
making
in the
money
basement.
off beats. He's making money off beats and jerking off. He's making money on beats, probably on like a mega yacht somewhere, just ignoring the world. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't matter how wild or crazy the story is, people might believe it because that's the kind of world we live in now. It's like, yeah, I can believe that happening.
That's the world we live in now. Yeah, that's the world we live in now. The fucking chaos, the chaos gates have been opened. Fucking insane chaos. Yeah, if we don't stop those Mexicans from using their flying saucers to fly over the southern border and rape all the white women so much so that the white race goes extinct, we are all going to die. We're all going to go extinct, and everyone's going to forget us, and history will... Like, people believe that shit. They'll believe anything. Everything's just falling apart.
Don't forget, you got to worry about the gay frogs.
Gay frogs, like...
Alex
what are
Jones.
the wobble... The liquid MK frogs. They're... The frogs, the frog gif where the frogs are like wiggling around. Yeah, Alex Jones. Yeah, what is with that? Alex Jones is the world is getting crazy as fuck. Alex Jones was like challenging Joe Rogan to a fight or some shit.
Yeah, he even fighting himself.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. This world is just fucked up, and I kind of feel bad for America because it's like that drunk guy with his shirt off saying, "I'm the best, and nobody can fuck with me." And it's like, dude, you're gonna end up tripping and fucking your shit up, and you're gonna blame somebody else for it.
Yeah,
like it's somebody else. They don't understand. It's like, no, they understand. You're just drunk as shit. You need to fucking get sober. Bring back the '90s. Bring back the '90s, dude. Get sober.
Like that English dude who was so drunk that he pissed himself without wetting himself.
What the fuck? Source on that. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's fake news. That is fake news. That is fake news. I'm not answering his question because that's fake news. I'm not answering his question. Jim Acosta.
Oh, guys, I
hell
found
let
it.
him in here?
Is there not a link? Copy
I have
video
the
address.
best source. I have the best sources. Believe me, I have the best sources. Your sources are the ones that suck. I have the best sources. Like, what are they? That's my information. I'm not gonna. It's like, what's 3 times 3, Donald Trump? I have the best answer for 3 times 3. Believe me, I know the best answer for 3 times 3. You're the answer that's wrong. It's like, what's 3 times 3? What's 3 times 3 though? It's like, I have the best answer for 3 times 3. I'm not gonna let you know what it is.
If I let you know what it is, then you'll know, and I won't be the one to know. Anyways, here it is.
Get away from me.
How to piss your pants without pissing your pants.
What?
Can you post that on the stream?
Yep.
I think the people that are watching this stream need to learn how to piss your pants without pissing your pants.
Damn it.
It's important life skills.
Minecraft.
Oh Lord! What? Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Minecraft.
How dare you?
These are all different ones. We're almost done, guys.
He's a Cockney.
But
He has that British accent that all the Americans do when they're impersonating British people. Like, you fucking what, mate? You fucking, I'll bash your fucking head in. When I find out who you are, yeah, I'm gonna fucking, you'll bang your head in. You're gonna fucking feel it, yeah. You're fucking, it's just a bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna bang you in the head, yeah, and you're not gonna be laughing anymore, okay? You just end every sentence with yeah, and threaten people. But you might get him deplatformed if you're showing piss, though. Or not deplatformed, but demonetized or flagged or whatever. We have 8 likes and 1 dislike. That ratio will change if we show piss.
Probably change to have like 8 likes and 2 dislikes.
Yeah, that's, the second dislike comes from the piss.
Holy shit, it's
oh,
been almost
man.
3 hours that we've been doing this.
Yes.
Just how did it feel like it?
Yeah, so I'm basically moving from Georgia to fucking Seattle because I made an analogy. I made an analogy, or not an analogy, well, sort of. Like, what if humans are electrons in a machine, and that machine is like the cities that we see are like hardware, like processors, and like fucking ranch, you know, like ranch me up. Sorry, but like the bigger the city, the bigger the processor, and the bigger the yield, the bigger the profit. Where if they don't have those big skyscrapers, they don't have it's like hardware. If you're imagine you're looking at humans from I don't know, like 2 miles above the ground. You're looking at humans and shit. You'd see all the Republican states are like just, you know, rural farms and whatever, and you wouldn't see any type of hardware down there. Like, you wouldn't see any type of real, like, they're not processing anything. They're not working on that level. They're not. I don't know. Like, I'm moving because it's like I don't think that they're not equal. Like, states aren't equal. I don't know how Canada is, but I don't think the United States are equal. Like, there's states that ain't nobody have any reason to be in, basically. Like, why would you want to play for the Cleveland Browns if you know they're gonna lose damn near every game and never go to the Super Bowl? Like, what's the point of playing on that team if you know you're never gonna amount to anything reputable? Sorry, I've been drinking a lot. That's probably the problem. Drinking that gin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like every time I hear one of these Republican dumb fucks, I'm like, what kind of fucking ranch are you living on out of fucking nowhere? And it's like, oh, I live out in West Virginia. It's like, yeah, fuck me. Yeah, how many people from around the world are saying, oh, I'm gonna go on vacation to sightsee around fucking whatever. What is that guy from? Blythe County, Virginia, or some shit?
Yeah, that's
Where's
the place.
this guy
You don't,
from? Yeah.
that's the place you don't go. People go to New York City. People go to Seattle.
Yeah,
People
no-
go to Chicago. People go to California.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Like the places that are like processors, like they're hardware, and there's processors, and they can produce high level of content. Whereas the fucking little flyover states, it's like just a bunch of people who they don't want the attention. They don't want to be seen as, oh, these are the best people in the world. Look at these people, they're the best. No, they don't want that. They just want people. They just want to hide out in the woods, blame everybody, and everybody to stay away from them.
Play banjos and make them squeal like a piggy.
Squeal like a pig, boy. Squeal like a pig. That's my sister. Chains off. That's my sister. Dude, I saw an inbred when I went to twice when I lived here. I moved here from Hawaii, and that's why I fucking had such a culture shock. I was like, wow, there's inbreds here. There's literally inbreds. There's meth addicts. There's fucking people who hate you just because you aren't white, but you're smart and they don't care because it's not like whatever. It's just all fucked up. Like I went to a gas station one time, and there's a meth addict holding up like an entire line of people saying, oh, those fucking Arabs are coming and taking over. Like I was walking into the thing, and he sees me, and he's like, you see everybody, the Arabs are coming to take over everything. The Arabs are coming. And he's sitting there with his eyes all bloodshot red and shit, just talking mad shit, holding up like a 5 or 6 person line. And I'm like, God damn, you're a fucking retard. And I just walked out. Like I call that shit to their face, man, because I don't know. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because like people need to be shamed into having some goddamn standards. Like where it's like, you can't just do drugs and blame everybody else for your problem. Like it doesn't work like that.
Can't.
Like if you're on drugs, talk to Dr. Phil or fucking go on intervention or some shit. Don't just say, oh, the Mexicans weren't selling me those fucking drugs. I wouldn't be on the drugs. It's like, where do you get your drugs from? Some white guy down the street, but that's not important. Like, yeah, it is.
You're stupid.
It's so fucking ridiculous. It's like, it's like, and if you look at the mugshots will tell the tale. Like, if where you're saying where you live, there's a bunch of Mexican drug traffickers, well then show me the mugshots. If you're not, most of these people, they live in places where there is no diversity, and they're afraid of diversity. Where it's like, oh, the Mexicans, well, one day they'll make it to Iowa one day. It's like, no, they're not. So don't worry about it. They're never going to make it to Iowa. They're never going to make it. Well, actually, they are in Virginia, though. The fucking MS-13 is a problem. But I just really wish that we had better representatives and politicians that weren't fucking just fear-mongering dog-whistling assholes, and actually would just say that there's problems and not just scapegoat and fear-monger everybody.
Goddamn fear-mongers.
Yeah, you fucking
job.
You dog-whistling punks. They took our jobs. Yeah, before we know it, all the Mexicans and Asians and blacks are going to come to Wyoming, and they're going to start throwing bales of hay on the back of tractors, and we're all going to be out of fucking jobs. Like, don't worry about it.
And fucking our mothers and dad, and fucking our mothers and children.
Yeah, Wyoming, like or some place like that.
Who the fuck is going to
Wyoming?
You don't have to worry. There's nothing
exactly.
there.
Nobody cares. It's like, you can keep your states. Don't worry. That's why I think that America is not going to be United States anymore. It's going to be like separated states, where it's like, okay, you know where to go and where not to go, and everyone just stays that way. Where it's like, don't go to Georgia, don't go to Alabama, don't go here, don't go there, because people probably going to think you're taking their jobs.
Tucker,
so, well, I'm just here to see them. So I'm just an Asian tourist come to take pictures of the world's giant paper mache cow. It's like, no, you're not. You're here to take our jobs and fuck our women. It's like, no, like, stupid. Like, when I was in Seattle, you see people from all over the fucking world. You see German people, you see Hindu people, you see Asian people that don't speak English and Chinese or whatever, and they're all there spending money buying little knickknacks and souvenirs and taking pictures around shit. It's like, dude, that's what you need to make tons and tons and tons of fucking money. And the more money you make, the more our government has to spend on various things that you want, like border security and shit. And the Republican states aren't pulling their weight, therefore they don't have the privilege of bitching about shit. It's like, oh, I want to buy some weed. Oh, okay, well, you pay the 10, I'll pay a 10. Oh, I'm only gonna pay 2. Oh, fuck you. You don't get any then. Like, you're not putting enough money into the coffer, or you're not throwing enough money in to actually like help with shit. So it's like, shut up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I'm just using allegories that people might understand.
Hey, either of you guys ever get hit with, oh, what's the fuck's their name? Portfolio Recovery Associates LLC?
Uh-uh.
Was that a copyright strike?
No, it's... I Googled it, because I get home from work, check the mail. Oh, what's this? You owe us $1,193.61 because of your energy bill. First of all, I've never missed a payment on anything, ever.
That's a good hustle though. That's a good. I'm just thinking about a hustle. Like if you actually like, imagine sending. Oh, that's a good hustle. That's a good fraud scheme. Just send people fraudulent bills, like for shit that has nothing to do with anything, and like they'll try to pay a bill that they don't even owe. Like they'll send you a check because they really just don't know any better.
Oh, don't worry. You can do payments. We do one full payment, or 6 monthly payments, or 12 monthly payments.
It's like, who are you? Who are you people? It's like
number
some guy sending letters to people saying they owe them money.
Yeah, so yeah, I Googled it, and it's like, yeah, it's a huge scam. Everyone's like, yeah, they called me multiple times a day from different phone numbers. You block one, they come from 2 others. Immediately,
that's a good hustle. That's a good scam.
It's like, yeah, it's like
a real good scam.
Because there's gonna be people who say this, go, oh shit, I owe this much. Oh my god, I better send them a check right away.
Yeah, your power is going to be shut off if you don't give us $1,000 and especially Phil and back taxes. The IRS will seize your house and business if you don't pay back taxes in the tune of $30,000. And you just send them a check, or you send them like send me the check within 10
business days.
10 business days, or we'll seize all your assets. People would be like, holy shit, and they just pay that shit without any questions. They'd be like, shit.
Yeah, because
I don't want to lose my shit. So
I'm like, what the shit? Like, my energy bill averages about $80 a month. So let's see, I haven't paid an energy bill for about 14 months. Huh, my lights turned on, my computer's on, my refrigerator's running. If I wasn't paying my electric bill for 14 months, I wouldn't have power right now. I was like, all right, well,
yep.
So I Googled them real quick. It's like, all right, this is a scam. So if anyone ever gets a letter from Portfolio Recovery Associates LLC, they're a scam. Do not pay them anything. Do not call them. Do not do anything with them.
I want to see these people. I want to see these people in court where it's like
they've been sued.
You return the. Yeah, they need to be sued. They need to be put in jail. Whoever's in charge of that just needs to be sued, put in jail. Put in jail. Like put in.
I'm pretty
jail.
sure they nothing but a bunch of Indian people.
Well, their address.
I mean,
their address is in Virginia, but they have like 3 different addresses all in the same state. It's like, how do you not have the same address for the same company? Why do you have 3 different addresses all right next to each other?
They could be anybody. I don't even know. That's a good scam, though. That's a good scam, though. I'm just sitting back like, damn, that's a good scam because most people, they'll pay whatever bill they're told they're paying without even thinking about it. So it's like, that's a good scam.
And especially if you send it
your
for
water's going to be shut off.
All right, for $1,200, like, all right, that's asking a little much. But if you send it like, oh, hey, you owe $300 of this because of that, it's like, oh, all right, I will pay it.
Yeah. Man, we're the sanitation processing committee over at the county of where you live, and we need a fee to keep filtering out the shit in the water that makes everybody retarded.
See a quiet identity
something like that, where it's like we're the ones who filter out all the bad shit in your water, and we need more money to filter out more of the stuff in the water, or we'll shut off your water bill. Some stupid shit, and people will be like, "Yeah, that sounds about right."
That don't even sound right. The fuck you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, Trump is president, dude. Trump is president.
Man, you'd have had me completely fucked up to how to pay that shit.
Yeah, but think about it. You send 10,000 of these for what? 35 cents an envelope. So $350. I spent $350 sent out these letters. Oh, 5 people paid $1,100. I just made thousands of dollars off this scam.
I'm starting to think that's what America's gonna fucking devolve into, where it's just a bunch of people trying to screw each other over, and then whoever screws them over gets out of there.
But all it takes is like one legit phone call to the company to figure out, yeah, this is fake. No.
Well, they do provide a 1-800 phone number for you to call, but it's probably, like you said, it's probably something in India. It's just whatever scam. But again, you send 10,000 of these things up for $350. You get 5 people to pay $1,100. You just made a ton of money.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that shit. They have Nigerian scammers and shit. Like, oh yeah, we really, yeah. It's just amazing how good they get at that shit.
One of my favorite
you could
old newspapers. Oh, it was not technically a scam. It was perfectly legal. You would put an ad in a newspaper. Hey, send $5 to this address and see what happens. People would send $5 to the address and then nothing would happen. See? Nothing happened. But since they never actually promised anything, never promised a service, and never promised, oh, send $5 here, you'll get good luck. No, it's just send $5 here, see what happens. And people would send $5. So, I spent $20 on the ad. We got $800 from it. I made money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it was not.
That's what capitalism. That's what capitalism's going to devolve into. Just a bunch of people lying to get other people's money, and it's like, well, you believe me, so I'm justified in having this money.
Oh, just like DSP.
Yeah, you believe I need help with my taxes. The number just keeps going up and up and up. You believed me, so well, that's your fault, not mine. I ban everybody who has a brain. Everybody who doesn't stays in the chat giving me money. So that's your fault.
It's your fault.
Watching in court, he pulls an Alex Jones where he's like, "Oh, I'm just playing a character. If they want to believe that I'm real, that's their fault. That's their fucking problem." I think that's what Alex Jones said. He was just playing a character. Is he really gonna fight Joe Rogan? I mean, he's insane, dude. I wouldn't fight Alex Jones if he wanted to fight me. That's fucked up. That's like punching a retarded person. Or,
what, you don't do that already? Or you just don't want to be paid for it? You feel that's more of a hobby. You don't want to get paid for your hobbies, because then your hobby becomes a job.
Go around beating up retarded people. Like, yeah, just push a retarded person down the stairs or some shit. Like, yeah, totally. Just like, oh, there's a person with Down syndrome. They're called the person with Down syndrome because it's fun to push them down stuff. That's how you cure down. You push stuff down. You push them down.
Just so everyone knows, that is a complete and total joke. I do not beat up mentally handicapped people. It's not like they're women.
Yeah, this stream is not.
Oh, that is fucked up. Abuse. Please don't believe any of my jokes. My jokes are fucked up. Please don't laugh at them. My jokes are terrible.
Yeah, this stream in no way endorses the abuse of mentally handicapped or intellectually challenged individuals in any way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
And this is covered under fair use, whatever. fair use and educational discussion. That's fucked up. But
thank you for covering for the Jackal Lair.
Yeah, because I want to. People be like, what kind of shit are they running here? They're talking about fucking with the retarded people. That's messed up.
It's messed up that you just called it retarded.
Yeah, well, that's a word that it's easier to understand. But yeah, intellectually challenged. Physically, what's the? Oh yeah, physically challenged is like wheelchair. Mentally challenged is like Down syndrome. What to say? Like, what if they're both the same? Handicapped. Yeah, we do not. Handicapped people are all right. Especially the chicks who like the freaky wheelchair bound chicks. Oh man. Would you date a chick in a wheelchair if she was freaky enough?
You can move the legs around as much as you want. It's not like they're gonna feel it. There's no like, oh, that hurts. Oh, don't bend me that way. Oh, whatever. Oh, you're crushing me. Like, no, they can't feel shit. Again, don't laugh at my jokes, people. My jokes are terrible.
I totally would. I wish there was like a dating service for people that were just slightly like not like super mentally, but like just like, oh, this girl has like I don't know. Like, have you ever seen the show Undateables? Like it's in England. They have a show for like people who are like disabled people who can't find love, and they try to matchmake them and stuff. And some of the people have like these weird issues that you could probably like tolerate. That the girls look perfect, but they like have narcolepsy or Tourette's or whatever. Like, I would totally be with one of those chicks. I mean, yeah, totally. Or a wheelchair or fuck, man, I'm so politically incorrect. What is short person? There midget. You go. Short. There's the. I heard a little giggle. Midget.
What's wrong with midget?
I don't know. You're not supposed to call him that anymore.
You're not supposed to call him that anymore.
Hey, look. If I could look up midget porn, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Bridget Dominion knows how to get down, dude. Straight up.
Oh, I saw one in the wild the other day. It was like 2-3 days ago. I stopped at the gas
Oh
station.
my god!
I saw one in the wild. I'm like, oh my god, no sign of movement. Don't spook it.
Wild.
Like it's so rare to see them in the wild. Like you see them on movies and TV shows all the time, but you never
like
see them in the
Donald
wild.
Trump hunting a fucking antelope or some shit. In the wild. I saw one in the wild.
Like you see it like waddle up to the window to get its gas on. Like, wow, they're allowed to drive cars.
Not in fucking Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that's
well, yeah, they are actually. That's pretty fucked up in Saudi Arabia. Where I saw, okay, don't go to. I'm not even going to say the site, but there's a site that just shows people dying and shit, and like, don't in Saudi Arabia. I saw a woman that got caught like driving or something, and they fucking shot their head off on the side of the road. Could you imagine like that being like fucking for like drug possession or like, oh, we found this in your car. That was fucking. Get on your knees right now and get ready to get your head chopped off. Like, what the fuck? Like, just because a woman's driving, you chop her head off. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. I mean, are women that bad at driving that they need to fucking get their heads chopped off for being driving? Like, that's fucked up. I heard Saudi Arabia is like a really religious.
They're very.
I heard it's like a religious thing. That's fucking crazy though. Like. Lashings will suffice, but fucking chopping their head off in front of everybody else. This woman who's trying to drive a car, it's like they do that all over the world, and nothing's happening to those places. Like, if God wanted to smite women for driving, He would have in other places, and He doesn't. So what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck is up with that shit. See, we talk about politically incorrect shit, but then there's places that are like super politically incorrect, but it's like systemic there, where it's like, oh. Women are subhuman people, and midgets bring good luck. That's normal in their countries.
Yep.
The SJW shit's getting out of control, I think. Well, not out of control, but it's slipping where it's like...
Like somebody asked on Twitter, how did we grow up in the age of Simpsons, South Park, and Family Guy, and grow up to be a bunch of pussies?
Yeah, for real. Well, because people they want to tip the scales. I think that's what it is. They're like they want to tip the scales, where it's like, oh, I'm not like I want to take. It's like they're gunning for the man's throne or whatever. Like, oh, the white man's throne. I want the white man's throne. I'm not. That's not even a black impersonation. I'm just thinking I'm thinking about the SJW feminists and stuff, where it's like, oh. Yeah. They want the throne for themselves. Like, oh, I want to be on top where no one can criticize me or us or they all the misgendering and shit is just crazy. I think it's transhumanism and shit where it's like turning humanity into some crazy shit and then saying, oh, anybody who calls it crazy shit is then ostracized. What about that Vic, that guy who did the voice acting, the guy named Vic something or whatever?
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, like they were basically like there's like lynch mobs that form overnight over shit like basic shit that happened like 5 years ago. Every man loves to see, the look of love. Oh Lord. Yeah, that chick is nice. Like, yeah, show that to the chat or show that to the stream if there's anybody watching anymore. Yeah, that's the look of love right there. But some women would get like some women would try to deplatform you for saying that. Like, oh, you think all women are good for is giving blowjobs, huh? You think that's funny, huh? And then some fat Rosie O'Donnell looking chick will fucking make sure you get fired and shit. It's fucking fucked up. Like I heard comedy is in bad shape right now too because you can't make jokes about certain things because then people get mad as fuck and then they try to get you fired.
Yep.
That sucks. I miss the days where you could say a bunch of stupid shit or borderline racist shit, and it's just funny.
Thank you.
I just went to comedy club last week to see Damon Williams, and he's like, "All right, guys, we can be serious tomorrow, but tonight we're gonna laugh. So save your SJW bullshit for tomorrow."
Williams or Wayans?
Williams.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shit.
I thought
that would be a. That would be a shit mistake. It's like, man, I thought it was Damon Wayans performing.
Yeah, that's kind of a mistake I made. And he even pointed out, so he's like, all right, raise your hand if you thought it was Damon Wayans tonight. I was one of the people who were raised. I was like, yeah, I get that a lot.
Fuck you. You ain't black. You ain't a bald black man.
Actually, he is.
Oh, Damon. Wait, what? Damon Williams
is a bald black guy.
Wow. That's fucking crazy. You know, Damon Wayans should sue him for intellectual properties. You need to wear a wig because people will get us confused.
Oh, because my friend just called me like, "Hey, you want to go see the Damon Williams thing tonight?" I'm like, "Okay, sure," but I thought he said Damon Wayans. I was like, "Oh, who the fuck is Damon Williams?" Apparently, he does radio and TV shows sometimes.
Yo, I saw what's his name? Sean Wayans, the funny one. I don't even remember their names. It's been so long. It's been like 10 years since I thought about the Wayans brothers. Like as funny. Like ever since Scary Movie 1 and 2, I haven't. Was it Sean? Yeah, Sean Wayans, right?
Something like that.
Sean and there's two of them. There's really three of them, but like there's two of them that I like that are always in movies and shit. Like he recently was talking about the Jesse Smollett thing, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen Sean Wayans in like forever. Like it's weird how they finally pop up in various contexts. Like it only took a guy making up a fucking hate crime for these people to just reappear. Wonder what kind of hate crime would make Michael Jackson come back. He ain't dead. He's not dead. I know he ain't dead. I think he got into debt. He got into debt. I think I think the black Michael Jackson's still alive somewhere, and then they replaced him with a white Michael Jackson, but the black one's out there somewhere.
Like the black one's like, I'm tired of all this fame and bullshit. I want to have a normal life. Or here's a white guy.
Well, yeah.
When
he did that, MTV wouldn't put him on there because they were not really being racist, but they weren't playing his music videos. He was like the #1 song in the country, and they wouldn't play his music video. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And then they wouldn't put him on. I think it was because he was black. They wouldn't put Thriller on on MTV, and it was like, why the fuck not? I have the #1 song in the fucking country. Why the fuck won't you put me on there? It's because I'm black, isn't it? And they're like, no. Then eventually they ended up having to do it. And then shortly after that, he had his little quote unquote accident where his hair caught on fire because of pyro, and then he turned into a gray alien. Or Roger from American Dad took over the persona. Yeah, that's just not right.
That's a good theory that he's actually Roger from American Dad. That's how the final episode of American Dad's going to be. He's going to turn into Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, they didn't want someone like that being black. I guess it's just the way this fucking weird ass country is. Oh, he took our jobs. He took our funk away.
Took our gerb.
He took our funk. How am I supposed to dance as a white guy? There's this Negro out dancing me every step of the way. How am I supposed to charm women? As if dancing ever got. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't know. Disco was the shit.
Disco.
70s, 80s. Yeah, what the fuck happened? What happened to the fucking world? Why is everything so fucking serious all of a sudden?
Because we allowed it to, bro.
Why so serious?
We stopped bullying. We stopped bullying people.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we stopped bullying. Like that's a Bill Burr bit where he's like, yeah, the millennial bullies are really dropping the ball because there's a lot of shit getting through that really shouldn't be.
Yeah. Especially letting little kids choose their gender. Like, what the fuck is that?
How are you gonna let little kids choose their? Yeah. Oh yeah. This ain't fucking Teenage Mutant. What's that shit called? Turtles. This ain't Turtles in Time. You don't get it like a character select screen for gender. Like, oh yeah, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Oh, I want to be the white guy with all the money and pussy. It's just like you're not. Well, you can't. Like. I wonder if there's transracial. Well, there actually is. There was a chick on Dr. Phil who was transracial, where she's like some black chick with a gap in her two front teeth who's saying, "Well, I'm white, and black people are this and that, and I'm white." It's like, dude, you're black. She was like Clayton Bigsby, or like that Dave Chappelle skit where she was like racist against black people, but she herself was black.
The black man,
and
the
she
KKK.
claimed to be white. Yeah, and she claimed to be white, and it's like, dude, you're clearly black. Clearly, like the mirror. What is the mirror to someone like that? They're probably just insane. Like, what the fuck is going on? You can't choose what you want to be based on your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just gonna pretend there's a dick down there. I'm a guy. Oh shit. Oh, but I didn't offend that guy. He just dipped out without even saying anything.
Who dipped out?
Somebody dipped out of the talk show server. Mike, he said Mike issues. I hope I didn't offend him. Hope he's not a closet.
Sir, you are offending our
person.
guests. I must ask you to apologize.
Like, yeah, I can't handle it. Once he started talking about that transgender shit, man, I'm letting my kids choose their gender, and I can't have them talking about that stuff.
My girl had a conversation with me about what if your child want to do. My child going to get the fuck out the house. Got me fucked up.
Wait. What if your child want to do what?
Want to change their gender? I'm like, first of all, you can't just change your gender. I don't believe in letting my child playing make believe to that point. You can play make believe like being Superman or whatnot, being a princess, but outside of that, nope, you gotta have some reality check.
Like, yeah, we in the hood. We ain't on Babylon 5 or the SS Enterprise or some shit where you can just fucking use some scientific boobity bobbity boobity and then here's something else. We can't afford that shit.
Nope.
We don't just wave a wand around and tap your genitals with it and all of a sudden you're something else. It doesn't work like that. I mean, it really doesn't. I think in other countries they actually give government grants to people who want to get sex changes. I'm pretty. In America, I don't think they do that. Well, thank God they don't do that. You can't go, oh, I want to change my gender, and then the taxpayer has to shell out money to do that. I don't think that's like that here. Thank God.
Medicaid allows you to do it under certain circumstances.
Like your wife cuts your dick off. It's like, hey, my wife cut my dick off. Can I just get the rest of it taken care of and just turn it to a hole, please?
Turn it to a hole, please. Turn it to a hole. Turn it to a hole, please. Like, there's a doctor who studied, like, however many doctors, like 8 years of surgery, college, or some shit. It amounts to turn it to a hole, please. Like, that's what their fucking job is. Turn it to a hole, please. Okay, I studied 8 years and 12 years of studying science, and now I can do that. I can turn it into a hole. Like all the things we still can't cure cancer. We still can't cure certain things, but we can chop dicks off and turn them into vaginas.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That does piss me off, extremely off. That you can turn a man into a bitch into a fucking feminine ass man, but we can't cure cancer. We can't cure HIV. We can't keep a person alive in their deathbed more than 2 days, but you get some fucking homosexual, a fucking sex change? That shit pisses me the fuck off. I know people personally in my life that died because they was in a fucking coma for a couple of days and their fucking health insurance won't pay that shit. But Lord Johnny can be fucking princess. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, damn, dude, he's not real, man. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up because like ain't nobody gonna be dying from being misgendered. It's like, oh, you're a guy. It's like I'm not. It's ma'am. It's ma'am. It's like it's ma'am. I'm gonna go kill myself now because it's ma'am. It's
like that. When I seen that, my first thought is if that dude would have crossed that line, that GameStop employee had every right to defend himself by putting that motherfucker down. All you had to say. That dude was pretending to be something. I thought he was on drugs, and I feared for my life. I even pissed on myself.
Just like that McDonald's thing where he picks up that steel beam and starts beating the fuck out of the person. As soon as you come across, it's just like a wrestling match. As soon as you come across that barricade, it's fair game. As soon as you come behind that counter trying to attack somebody, it's fair game. You can do whatever the fuck
you talking about that dude that beat the shit out of those 2 women?
Yeah, the McDonald's. As soon as they come behind the counter, it's fair game. Same thing with wrestling. If you go over the barricade, it's fair game at that point.
Yeah. They tried at first their defense like he went over the line. I'm like, I'm sorry. Where did he go over the line with? I mean, he would have stopped if they wasn't trying to get the fuck up. If you trying to get the fuck up, it shows to me that you still trying to endanger my life.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't understand. That it's ma'am. Hold on, I think I have a meme for that actually. It's ma'am. Bill Burr had a bit about that. He's like, yeah, it's not my fault you had a sex change and still look like a man. It's not our fault.
He didn't even have a sex change. He just put some little girl's clothes on.
He's like 6 foot. He's 6 foot tall and shit, looking like straight
looking like a motherfucking John Cena.
More like don't even know. That's like a blonde, like gorgeous George. What am I typing in here? Yeah, there it is. It's ma'am. Yeah, there it is. It's ma'am. It's loading up. Yeah, look at the way that person looks. Like, that doesn't even look convincing.
Oh my God! Hey, find the song he made, cause he got a song talking about "Don't be disrespecting us no more." I'm like, what?
What are you gonna do? Man up and throw fists?
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh man, now I'm starting to thought. Now I'm thinking about fisting. I don't even know.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
I'm all confused. Look at it. Okay, now I'm yeah. I would get fired. I gotta shut up. Well, no one knows what my real name is. No one's gonna dox me and say, "Oh, this person called transgender people it." Get him fired from his job. It's like, dude, look at the guy. I'm the guy behind the corner, the counter there, all confused. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, things change way too fast. This is the reaction. Like, what the fuck is going on? I can't assimilate to something that I don't understand and frankly doesn't make any sense. Like, it's ma'am. It's like, you look like a guy who is gonna beat my ass. You look like Dennis Leary or some shit. Like, that's where Dennis Leary's been all this time.
Oh, God, now I can't stop seeing it as... God damn it, now you've ruined Dennis Leary. I like when he gets confused as Willem Dafoe, so he treats the person like shit. Like, yeah, that's right, Willem Dafoe treated me like shit. I don't know why. Because it's not Willem Dafoe. Uh-oh. Did everyone die? Am I all that's left in the world? Guess so. Oh, there we go. Now they're back. Let's say the last one on the planet. I'm so scared.
By the way, for the person saying that I sound real pissed off about that, yeah, in real life, two people had passed away. That's personally to me that died because they was in a coma, and Medicaid was not willing to pay to keep them alive any longer. In Washington D.C., Medicaid does not have to keep paying for it.
Well then, everybody, it's been 3.5 hours. Ready to call it a quit?
All right, cool.
I say
James, I really. What'd you say?
I would say we've exhausted all the topics. Went way off tangent multiple times. But we're about to match your other video. Which is now over, what, 4,000 views? All right.
I hope this video get at least close to 500. Shit.
That'd be nice. But anyways, guys. Thank you for watching. We have... Oh, everyone else left, so it's just me and Jackal now, so... Jackal, anything you want to plug?
I hope y'all watch the rest of my videos. I'm actually kind of a funny guy. The channel will be under construction for a little while till I move. I hope everybody have a good night. See y'all later. Peace.
And as always, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.